And hey, howdy, hey there, Ninja Cameo. Hello, world. Hello, hello. I'm doing good. Glad that you're doing good. What's been new with you lately? So this is the Canon C70. This is what I've been shooting a lot of my film projects with. It's the same kind of camera you can use for a Netflix project. So that is what I am currently working on right now, and I'm getting amazing footage out of this thing. I am super happy with how it's turning out, and we're shooting all this on the B-roll, so I will let that power down, and let's go ahead and get our SD card out of here. Hey, idea loading, welcome back, it's good seeing you. Not much, about to go grocery shopping in literally a minute. Hey, Creevy, as long as you're going over and having yourself a good time for doing some shopping, that means you're going to have a great time for getting some good num-nums, having wonderful vibes, and having a good experience for later tonight, so you can make yourself some dinner. Dinner is important. You seem pretty cool and positive. It was cool watching you. Hey, and thank you, Creevy, for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, feel free to stop on by. I'm going to be streaming this for a while, so yep, do not worry. I'll be here, and if you want to go and stop on by a little later, I'll be here for you. This footage for our shoot, which honestly we got some really nice shots, so I am very, very excited to do these shoots. Hello there, idea loading. It's good to see you. How are things treating you, my friend? Hello, my friend. Next time we want to be a part of the videos. Aha, indeed. Again, I was only able to really see each other for a little bit, but now everyone's like, oh, I see the Tyler selfie time. We have to do that. I'm like, true. It's just I always don't get time to see everybody for a prolonged period of time. And now everyone's like, I want to be part of the selfie time. Like, yep. People enjoy my selfie times. Whoa, hello, new follower. Welcome. Hello there, Mr. Pumple. And Mr. Pumple has redeemed a stretch for me. Hello there, Mr. Pumple. How are you today? It was very cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to bring that up just a little bit. Voila. Well, hello there, Mr. Pumple. How are you doing today? That was very cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. And again, this is why I like going to streaming as well, so that people can actually see the work that I'm doing. What are you doing? Currently, we are working on videos for the Tucson Jazz Festival. The Precious! Hello! How are you? It's good to see you, Book. Hello there, Nathaniel. Thank you for heart me. I appreciate that. Just seeing this now. How are you today, Nathaniel? Well, I gotta stop on by. Gotta get back to paint. Hey, no worries at all there, Idea. Thank you very much for stopping on by. It was wonderful seeing you over here on the live stream. Go ahead and have a great time for painting, and yeah, keep me posted on what we can do for collaboration for projects. I'd be down for that. Hello, my beautiful friend. Hello, Book. It is good to see you. How are you today? So, right now, we have edited 3 of the 5 videos that I was doing for the Tucson Jazz Festival, so I'm almost done with them and doing that. Good, how are you? I'm actually doing very, very well, and alright, see you too, Idea. Right now, we are going over and working on, again, the Tucson Jazz Festival. We were able to do interviews with a few different artists who were able to come from all around the world and attend the Tucson Jazz Festival in order to go ahead and get some amazing video footage for the work that they were able to do, and it was great. Oh, so tired, Precious. How are you? Exhausted. I passed out for about 14 hours yesterday, so I went to bed around, what was it? I think it was around 6 p.m., and I woke up at like 8 a.m., so I was kind of down for the count myself, because I was just exhausted, so. Hey, Tommy Lee! Hello, my friend. Hey, Tyler, my username should be the same as here on TikTok. Excellent! Were you originally Mr. Pumple? Because if so, welcome back, Tommy. Hey, Miss Gorgalore. Hello there. How are you? It's good to see you. So, as you'll see, this is going to be slightly different from the photo editing that I do. I'm glad that you got that much needed rest. Same. Mr. What? Nah. Okay, so there's a Mr. Pumple up here, and I wasn't sure if that was the same person, so. Hey, welcome back, Tommy. I didn't sleep last night. Insomnia is terrible. Been there, done that. Not my thing. And Patricia and Jakey Boy, welcome. Tommy Lee! Yep. Same guy from TikTok. So, as you'll see from this, we have a 3-camera setup that we have going, where we basically go ahead and have it be where there are 3 separate shots for our performance. So we have the main shot that will include the audiences, so we can have that for like fun laughing shots. We have this as the camera right, and then we have this one for camera left. So we're able to include all of these in order to go ahead and get the best amount of footage we could for each of these shots. Alright, we can only go ahead and get so close as footage for them, and sometimes we get knocked off and so then you just make readjustments for them. It's nasty, and not the good type. Nope. When you want nasty, you go for Valentine's Day. This was not the nasty we wanted. So, believe me, I understand. But no, it's good seeing you guys. Welcome back. And also make sure to double check the audio levels. Take that off so it's not as loud. And studio mic looks like it's doing good, so woo. Oh, I didn't sleep on Thursday night and got 2 tattoos on Friday afternoon. Fell asleep during the second one. Hey, if you're able to have yourself a good tattoo and you're having fun, that is all that matters. If you would like to go ahead and share that over into the Discord book, we can go ahead and see what your new tattoo is. Alright, so what you'll see me do is I go ahead and scrub through each of the footage to go ahead and make sure that everything is lining up properly, and then that way we have the good takes that we need, and that way everything is able to look seamless when we have everything up. So if there are any camera adjustments or whatnot, I go in and I go ahead and cut those out first, so that way we just have a clean slate throughout it. So if I'm doing any points of transition, I know my first shot that I got is a lockdown shot. That one is just going to stay constant throughout the entire video, and then I have my other 2 cameras for when I'm doing extra shots of coverage. So, how can you reply to someone particular on here? You can always go ahead and do, if you have it on mobile, what you do is you'll go to Twitch, go to me, and then under here, you'll go ahead and do @ start typing out their username. Their username will pop up. Click on them, and then you can go ahead and reply. But all replies that you have within Twitch will be on the same Twitch channel, so either works. Hello, the Keg. How are you today? I was just seeing there's a fine layer of dust on my cam, so I'm like, let's get off. I can do that for you, Precious. All right. Yeah. I was just gonna say, thank you. Of course, Tommy Lee. And this is why I like making sure that there are these things that we do here on stream. And when people want to sit back, relax, and enjoy a little bit of body doubling, that's what I like doing here. Is that the main reason why I got into streaming in the first place was first and foremost for accountability, and it gave me a better insight onto tips and tricks some people might have been able to say of, hey, there's this thing that you want to do, try this out, and actually save myself a lot of time. Here, I'm going to mute the audio because it's just going to be scrubbing through this right now, so you don't really need to listen to that. But for everything else, it works. Wait, what was I doing? It took me ages to figure out. I don't know, Book. What were you doing? Hey, now I got it. I almost fell asleep at a dentist. For me, I went ahead and I got a whole bunch. Hello there, somebody in this live. We're filtered to protect the community's experience. Well, somebody said something they weren't supposed to. But that's okay. You can try rewording it again, and we can talk here on TikTok, so don't worry. For those who do not know, I am multi-streaming over on Twitch, YouTube, and here. So, Got quite a few different streams going on right now. Tommy and Book, can you go ahead and just say hello on the chat so I can double check and make sure it is popping up on multi-stream? Got Tommy Lee, perfect. And we got the proud of you for Book. Excellent. All right, well, let's go ahead and continue, everybody. So, let's see what we got. So again, I'll scrub through the footage, and if I see anything where the camera is readjusting, I will basically take that marker and then flip it where it's no longer moving, about there, and then I'll just delete that footage so that way it no longer works. Hey, that cosplay though. Hello, my friend. How are you? Is that a blankie I see? It is 9 p.m. over where Blanky is right now. Maybe. Hi! Hello, hello, good evening. Oh my god, your smile is so amazing. Thank you, Steph. Well, Steffi, I'm glad that you could join us. Thank you for being here. And if you also want to see what I'm editing, I'm also doing things on Twitch too. Hi, Blanky. How are you? Hair's looking amazing. I had a terrible day and your smile made me smile. Well, Steffi, I'm glad that you're able to go ahead and enjoy your time here. If you'd like to go ahead and say anything that you have on your mind, if you want to talk about what happened on your terrible day, please let us know. If not, we can also give lovely distractions because we're good at that. And this is the lovely Blanky. If you've not met her, she is amazing. Book says hi, Blanky. It's been snowy here, so my body just hurts so bad. No, having it be exposed to cold, I don't do well in cold myself. I'm over here in Arizona, where it is a lovely 74 degrees. So, we don't have the cold here. So, come to the desert. We have warmness. Burrito! Look at his smile, OMFG, definition of precious. Okay, sounds good, Burke. Hello there, the Woodsy Shortcake. How are you today? Because I am Hidden Ninja. Hooah! Hello there, Woodsy Shortcake. How are you today? And thank you, Steffi, for the likes. I appreciate that. Ah, I can see that Book is here now. Blakey! See, Book, we need to get you more followers so you can join us on lives. You two have such amazing personalities. Y'all turn my day around. It is our pleasure. We always like being able to go ahead and give good vibes back to you guys. So, no, honestly, thank you. Totally jump servers to say hi properly. Yep, that's what you do. Damn, Tyler! What? What'd I do? Hey, King, welcome back. Good morning, everybody. Glad you could re-download TikTok again. I know that they lifted the ban on downloading it again, so. Just had to come say hi. I told her I knew you, and she told me to say hi, so hello. Hello. There we go. I couldn't get in. Hey, Kohler, welcome back. What is it that you couldn't get in? Are you talking about Twitch? I nonchalantly stroke my beard. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Random Viking, welcome back. How's it going, Shadow? Scrolling. Scrolling.
You're doing what? Doing good? Doing not so good? Or you don't know yourself? Just breathing, trying your best.
I think we're all just like, it's one of those days.
Breathing and trying our best. Shpitty, shpitty. Wow. Hi, Fluffy.
Hello there, Vampire Goddess. Hello, hello. How are you? Well, Shadow, I hope that your day is able to get better. Your live set kept saying that you're not compatible. I have no idea what that means. Hello there, Fluffy. How are you?
Not compatible.
I haven't a clue, my friend. So, Kohler, if you can explain more of what that means. I am confused. Fluffy, we are also confused. I picked up my Vodkin Forkinen's base box set yesterday. I've been hyping it over 2 days. Cool. TikTok hates me. Hey, book, no worries. Yeah, for some reason it's, having a weird issue with a couple of other users as well. So, for everybody on TikTok, if you guys are having compatibility issues, I apologize. Apparently that's going on with a couple of people right now. I think it has something to do with the hospital internet too. That's also fair.
Hopefully you're getting better soon.
I didn't know you two knew each other. Oh yeah, we've known each other for 4 years at this point.
Longer.
Was it 2020 or was it 2021?
Think? Well, it was 2020. My mom was still there.
So yeah, 5 years.
Yes, 5 years now.
So, just about half a decade.
Yes.
Did you see my stupid fruit comment? I don't think I did see the stupid fruit comment. Let me check. Nope, I do not see a stupid fruit comment. All I saw was the damn Tyler, and that's about all I saw. So, unfortunately, no, I did not see that comment. Heck yeah, exactly. Getting collector's editions are always a lot of fun. Wow, that's a while.
My family member from the other side of the world.
Basically. We all BFFs. If anyone messes with Blanky, they got a problem with me.
That's literally what your dad said.
Yep.
Family member from different parts of the world. At this point.
Basically. Yo, who's messing with Blanky? No, I'm saying if anybody messes with Blanky. Hopefully it's not stage 4. If it has, an earlier stage, potentially there's a way to go ahead and, get her through, treatments and whatnot, because that's never fun. Cancer sucks. As the saying goes, fuck cancer.
Hey, Cancer, read between fingers.
She's at 3. Okay, so it's still reversible at that point, but that's a lot of chemotherapy and whatnot she's going to have to go through. So, best wishes and sending all the good vibes to her and her healing process, because that does suck. All right, yes. So, no one is messing with Blanky right now. Blanky is fine. We just saying if anybody messes with her, then we kill them.
Tomorrow.
Not now, but tomorrow. Tomorrow they die.
Tomorrow is also another day. Duh.
Tomorrow.
Why do I have to think of that one song in that musical, sweetheart?
Because it's a good song.
I was thinking, but I'm
I have heard you sing. You sing beautifully.
I'm also not humming it because you know the melody that just happened in my head, in the back of my head. That little kid that was singing a song.
Kohler, that's the sign that my brother made for me. What was it? Fuck cancer? Because it says, yes. Shadow, you also have Tommy Lee who says good vibes and, you know, tell me and I'll bring out the knives, says Book.
Oh, so yeah. Flip is over on Twitch right now, right?
Yep.
Well, hi, just a little reminder. Loves you and traitor.
Love you and traitor.
Lucky. I'm from Germany.
Yep. Sie ist ein wunderbar Frauen. So now I've told this to many people on many occasions. So it's like if anybody ever messes with my friends, like, nope, you're gonna be getting the horns at that point, dude. You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
Big shocker. I'm German from Germany. Dun, dun, dun.
Ein Deutschlander? Ah, German. Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 cardboard sign. Excellent, excellent Kohler.
Oh, wow. Wow. Interesting.
Which, funny enough, he and I are going to try and find some point to actually meet up when I go over to Japan in April. So,
Wait, hold on. In April?
yeah, I'm going to Japan in April.
Already? Like you said, yeah, you're going there sometime this year. But I didn't know it's already going to be in April.
I know, it's getting so close. So now the question is, what is the cost from Germany to Japan?
Across Germany.
Well, I'm saying, how much would it be for a flight for you to get out to Japan?
I needed to have a passport for that.
You don't have a passport?
I don't. I used to have one, but I don't know where it is. I would ask.
Time to renew. It's 6 to 8 weeks to get a passport.
As of right now, my dearest Tyler, I have other priorities.
Also fair. I want to see you though.
Look, there's a moose.
Moose.
Hello, moose.
Ty, I'm adulting.
Spiny
I'm adulting too.
moose. Spiny moose. Spiny moose.
In regards to double tag team with both you to look after Blanky. Yep, basically. Not just being crazy. Oh, don't worry. So Book is like, yeah, in regards to double tag teaming with you to look after Blanky. Because we go this. Shadow says,
Was that a minute? Did I just see a minute? Was that a minute?
I think that is a Minner. Hi, both of you. Minner! Get over here.
Oh my god. It's been far too long.
Way too long. You've actually been missing each other each time where either Minner's in chat or you're in chat and you both haven't been in the same chat. I'm like, Moose just followed Blanky. Excellent. No, Moose, Blanky has been one of my best friends over here on TikTok for the last 5 years. She's amazing. Hey, Papa Jack, how's it going? Hey, Scarlett, how's it going? Cool, switching to TikTok. Sounds good, Tommy.
Why? What happened? What happened?
Any friend of Ty is a friend of mine. Yep. Bestest friend you can has.
It sounds like I'm a plushie or something. Like we're just gonna reach throughout the whole group. Like, here, there's a blankie. You can touch it. You can cuddle it. But you have to give it back to me at some point.
Exactly.
Hey, Tommy.
Jack and Scarlett, if you want to go ahead and come on over to TikTok for a little bit, I'm going to be still editing on here, but it looks like most of the chat is over on TikTok currently. But if you guys want to migrate over here, but we know how it goes. Did someone say cuddles? Cuddles.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive for us trips to go to Japan.
And I actually got a round trip ticket to Japan for $930.
Just gonna turn off my camera for 5 minutes.
No!
But I am an addict, and I don't want you to have a warning. Thank yous. Thank yous.
Excuse me, how much? I got a round trip. Hey, Minner!
I'm sorry, Tyler. I love you, but at this point,
Again, you both haven't seen each other forever.
did my comment go through? Hold on. Yes, someone did say cuddle, and that was Tyler.
And Shadow said it would be $738 for a trip from Germany to Japan. Minner! See, when all the regulars come back into the chat, you're like, it's the person who united us all! Unite us all!
But Moose, just saying, I've seen a laundry pile that was bigger than the person that created
Laundry.
that pile himself. I don't want to name names, right, Tyler?
I don't know what we're talking about.
That's just imagination.
It's just imagination.
Happens to the best of I feel that. I have a room dedicated only to clothes. It's not like I don't have any just sort of no kind of pile bigger than me. I mean, Fluffy, you are a tall person, so he
How tall is Fluffy?
was it?
Blinky, if you're friends with Tyler, you're friends with me. If you need 126 centimeter Norwegian tree. Exactly.
Yeah, 185. There you go. I thought it was 180. Yeah, 180. Told me.
So I guess you're my height, because I think I'm 187. I need to do math, because I don't remember centimeters well. Times 2... Yep, I'm 188.
180. You're also such a tall damn person.
Yep, basically.
I'm 169. Well, that's just
69.
I knew it. You dirty-minded little bean.
So Book just said it would cost roughly $2,000 in, New Zealand money to do a round trip over to Japan. $1.65. So basically, Moose and Blinky, you're about the same kind of height. 6'9". Yep.
I am 4 centimeters taller, okay? I am taller. I'm taller than the average.
I'm taller than average. I'm just taller than most people.
Personality needs enough room. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong there. The moose is you up with me.
No, I'm Baby Moose. Of course he's big. His personality needs enough room. Thank you, Fluffy. I appreciate you. Velkommen and ich bin viel Glück für du verstehen hier. So, willkommen.
I like Fluffy. I've talked to Fluffy now multiple times. I enjoy this. He's really this person. Really adorable friend.
Yes.
You
Book, what is your request?
hydrate.
Actually, I do need to hydrate, so haha! Book says, when can we meet? Can I have a big old hug, please? You will have the biggest of hugs, Book, as will Blinky, as will Minner, because there's so many people on this gosh darn live that I want to meet in person! Damn it!
No, we do not do that. Yeah, right. Usually, Tyler's streaming sessions are when I'm about to go to sleep or about to go to work. So it is really difficult to have time with Tyler. Back in my old job, I had other shifts, so I wasn't able to talk to him more often. So nowadays, it's just like
So,
okay,
should I hydrate with apple juice or chocolate almond milk?
chocolate almond milk, chalky milk,
Chucky milk! Okay.
chalky milk. Apple juice. No, chalky milk. I mean, chalky milk does not actually help with thirst, though. But it's chalky milk. Chucky. No, not Chucky. 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 Chocolate milk. Chocolate almond milk.
Can you imagine? That would be so terrible, having chalk almond milk. That would be terrible. Hydrate.
I just said.
Oh, chunky. Ew. No one wants chunky milk. No one.
No, not Chucky. Chucky. Excuse my pronunciation.
Also, I had snackage. Bagels.
I've ordered some fruits from that one website, Jurassic Fruits, and there's some fancy thingies.
Chunky? Oh no, my imagination. No, yeah. Chunky milk ain't for anybody. If you get chunky milk, you throw that milk away.
Now I have to think of that one song. I like Chunky. Chunky.
Oh god. Why is the milk chunky? No.
Just some
Look.
other things. I have some other things in my head right now.
Tiny Danny.
Tiny Daddy.
Okay, here. Moose, you're in chat. I can finally show it now.
Thank you, madam. Yeah. I don't know how to fix that. I don't usually have a problem with it. Stop. I mean, Alexa, who is it? I do not like milk. It's Dino Flash.
So Moose gave me this.
Nice.
So yeah, Moose was like, "Hey Tyler, since you do like tiny tiny stuff, I got you a tiny tiny." I'm like, "Oh, it's so cute."
I do that.
Run errands with my sister, but I will talk to you guys later, okay?
Okie dokie.
Nice to talk to you, madam. See you next time. Mwah.
Miss you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Miss you too.
Nope. It is, I guess.
Yes, this is a Stegosaurus.
It is.
He's a Stego.
I want to touch you. I want to touch
It will be,
What?
it will be my shoulder Stego. Shoulder Stego. Just as adorable as you are.
You're too nice. What do you want? Just like parents, like, love you, mom, love you, dad. What do you want?
I want you to come to the U.S.
Let's not do that.
You love me, right? Nope. Oh, okay, well then screw you, then.
Wrinkle, cutie, ice.
The grin of Stego. Mood. On point with the grin, Blinky. I'll have to find like a permanent fixture for Tiny to just be in the shot at some point. Okay, first things first. Before you
Let it dangle on the ceiling fan.
That's-
Get it at construction. I see Squishmallow. I see the pineapple Squishmallow in the background. And there's
Because honestly, I
there's
don't even
one
use
thing
this
that I
fan.
He actually is doing it. He's putting it on the ceiling fan.
But first we dust it off because I don't use this fan. It broke years ago.
I can tell her onesie.
It's a Floorsy!
No, we had that conversation before. I don't like it being called a Floorsy. It's a Sully onesie. It was one, now it's a couch seat.
It's a Couchsy!
Once it was a onesie, then it was a Floorsy, now it is a couch seat.
Boom! So now most it will always be in frame.
Why do I have to think about the duck challenges where people put literal ducks literally everywhere, and now I'm just thinking of putting tiny dinies literally everywhere. It's a tiny dine! Yay, tiny.
Serotonin boost! He's on the move! Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So apparently, according to Kohler, that is a Agarasa because it has 2 rows of spike on its back. So, I'm going to look at Amargosaurus. So, looking at the depiction that you shared with that one, this would not be considered an Amargosaurus because if you look at the reference images that are on here, those only have spikes right at the very front of their neck and nothing on their back. So with the plates that they have, that would still be considered a Stegosaurus. But good attempt at looking at one. Friendship bracelet! Yeah. 42. The answer to everything.
Yeah, because look, I got 42, so I am the answer.
Yes, you are.
Not really. Not really. Let's just be bachelor for one time. A one-time only thing, okay?
Yep, basically. Wow, my camera is way
Did you check
overexposed.
out, fire? Like, King Fire? I haven't seen him in the longest time.
So he had his TikTok gone for a little bit, but he recently was able to get back. He was actually on here a little earlier today.
Oh, okay. show that one, at least not spam.
So, Gavin, for TikTok guidelines, I'm not able to really show any of my firearms themselves as much as I would like to. I've been flagged on them more than enough times to where I'm not able to. If you want to see more of my revolver content, head over to RedNote, and I've actually been able to post all that kind of content with no flagging whatsoever because RedNote actually promotes a lot of guns. So, if you would like to go and do that, how are you able to do it on a video? A lot of the earlier videos I did have bypassed that standard because I was using it for educational purposes. But if you're just showing a firearm on TikTok, that gets banned. So if you'd like to see more of my gun spinning content, I've posted a lot of that over on my RedNote, so you can feel free to stop on by over there or on my YouTube. But as far as TikTok lives go, it's temperamental. Also, Gavin, how old are you?
Since when are you on RedNote?
When it got banned,
Me for those 15 hours with nuts.
11. Understood.
Why not? It's a question that you're trying to say but not want to say.
So, by community guidelines, you're supposed to be 13 in order to actually use TikTok. So, technically, you shouldn't be on here right now, Gavin.
Yeah, usually not.
So, no, that's actually part of the username agreement that you have when you're creating a TikTok account. Is that you have to be at least 13 years or older in order to use the app. So, no, Tommy Lee, it's when TikTok got banned, not me personally.
That beard. One day I want to braid it myself. Like,
You will at some point. You will.
I will. That is a promise.
That is a promise.
And a promise.
Okay, now I am curious because I'm making sure to check American Airlines right now, so it's like you don't have to be sorry, just that's a fact that if you do go ahead and try to be on the app while other things Blinky, what is the closest airport to you?
I would say Frankfurt. Oh,
FRA? Is it FRA?
what?
Is the acronym for the airport FRA? For Frankfurt International?
I'm not really a frequent flyer, so.
Of course you are! You've come to the US multiple times!
Of course, yeah, every weekend.
Perfect. What do you think would probably be, Fluffy, if you know better, what would be the best time to come for Germany price-wise? Like, what would be the, best time of year to come?
There is no good time as of right now. Germany is literally breaking apart, so.
As is the US! And... oof, not this year. That is not encouraging!
When is the best time? Throughout the year. Not this year.
I'm gonna just randomly put in June as a starting point. Because I'm morbidly curious how much a flight is right now, so I'm like... Jesus Christ!
About 1200?
1700.
Oh, almost. Almost. Yeah, well. But then the prices went up pretty fast. To be honest. Because last time I checked, it was like 11 or 1200. But now an increase by 500. Wow, that is a lot.
Gonna look at July, see if that takes down any time in it.
Yeah, right. July or August.
June or earlier, so it's not Summerferian.
Time
So right now it seems like it's about 1,700 across the board. Unless you get first class tickets, which hell no. Like, I never understood why people go off on, oh, it would be great if you go ahead and get, first class tickets and have blah blah blah. It's like, you're spending so much extra money getting your luxury accommodations when you should be paying the money to enjoy the experience. And yet, I don't know. It just rubbed me wrong. Oh, well, see? $900 for first week of May. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad at all.
It does make a difference. It does. Yeet, yeet.
Yee.
I had the urge to do it.
Fluffy, have you and Blakey met yet?
Not yet. We've been in various live streams together, but we haven't met in person.
How far away do you live from each other? Fluffy, where are you based out of? Is that sketchy, Jesse?
The thing is, Fluffy and I, we have common friends. Like, one person especially that I met on here even before I met you. Um, his girlfriend is actually a friend of Fluffy, and I think that is so how we all are a little bit connected. Yeah.
Yeah. $4,000 for those ones.
Well, let's
The term of "how about no" comes to mind. How far away is Frankfurt from you? How far away? 3 hours?
3 hours.
Not too bad. Because, yeah, I think I haven't seen a trip... Like, this is basically how much I'm paying for my trip to Japan. So...
Yeah, 3 hours. How do you know? How do you know? So far from me.
Approximately.
Approximately. So that means. Okay. I think I've kind of get where Fluffy lives, and that means he do be living 5 hours away from me.
Now, is that 5 hours from Frankfurt? Or is that 5 hours from where you are? So then that would be 2 hours away from you then?
No.
Castle.
Like he's living in a completely different direction.
Yeah, like that's... It feels silly because that weekend is literally when I'm coming back from my trip to Japan, so it's like, oh, see, that's just when flights are just the most reasonable you'll ever find. Like, I'm gonna check my calendar. I don't think I actually have anything else I'm doing after...
As I've mentioned before, Fluffy, I literally get lost in my own house. So don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
So, yeah, technically, I have my gigs that I have from the 24th and 25th. I was going to try and go to Level Up Expo, but at this point, I have another gig that I'm going to be doing literally the day after I get back from Japan. So, I might just say, hey guys, I've traveled, I need a few days off just to recover. And then, the 28th through, the next week, I could come out to Germany.
How about next year?
When the world's not on fire.
Yeah.
If want to get to Noah City, I have to get lost at least once. Yep, exactly. Which, luckily with GPS nowadays, you don't really have that much as a fear nowadays, but it also be that way sometimes you're like, and everything's dying. So yeah, that seems to be like the cheapest flight I've ever found for this.
Where's Brenna?
Probably in the middle of a conference right now because I know that she said she was going to be busy, this upcoming week. So she's probably in a conference right now. I can message her and be like, hey, where you at?
Where you at, Brenna?
So yeah. Looks like about mid-May, everything's about $930 something. So.
Depending on the future, streets could be burning. That's true. Like as of right now, it is really difficult here. So yeah.
GPS is too easy. I use GPS to find record store, which is about 200 meters from where I was at. Yep, basically. Okay, well, I will not indulge in looking at buying tickets so I can finally meet you after 5 years, but what's one more year? Hey, Tommy, no need to feel stupid, my friend.
Tyler, I love you lots, Bessie. But really, like, I'm not joking. As of right now, it is really not the best idea to come to Germany. It's not that I don't want to meet you.
But I also understand I've been seeing a rise in the neo-Nazis as well, so... Which should not be happening, but here we are, especially with Musk and his stupidness. Like, he would literally get arrested on the spot if he was in Germany right now.
Probably. Yes and no. We wish it would happen like that, but I think the government does have other plans. But let's not go into deep to that topic because otherwise, if we would go into that topic, I would probably be in a bad mood. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that.
I want to be a good with the friends.
I want to be the good one.
Yeah, this topic's depressing. Agreed.
Also, a friend of mine did have no topic today in a live stream, and it was basically out of control because everyone has their own opinion and no one accepts the opinion of others. So it's just a shit show, and I don't really like that topic at all.
Hey, understood, my friend. Understood.
We're just gonna be the ceiling fan Stigo and be like chilling on the fit, chilling on the fit, chilling on the fit.
Yep. Basically. Okay, so... Now I'm going to go and bring up all the black level because seeing people in shadow does not help anybody, so need to make sure that we brighten them up so that way we can actually see their faces. Basic correction. I'm glad that you like that.
I've had that song stuck in my head for so damn long. I was just switching up the lyrics so I can get the whole damn text into my head, and now it's just like gone. Now I fucking got it back. Thank you.
There we go. And we scroll through. Basically keeps the rest of this.
I did not start that. I was
Thanks a lot, Blake. Yeah, just got rid of that song. Honestly, I love the Axolotl song. I've shared it with so many of my friends.
I really didn't mean to. I mean, to be
Hey, nothing but compliments from me, so.
Never heard of the Axolotl song?
Oh, it is so. Okay, hold on.
No.
Yep,
That was the wrong song.
that was the wrong song. That was the wrong song.
No, not you, Gary. I am dangerous.
I. A Deanosaur? A Deanosaur. Are we talking about things at Jurassic Park? Parrock.
Look it up. It is really nice. What's good song but wrong? What do you mean wrong? There's an axolotl supposed to be. Ask an axolotl. That axolotl. Penguin waddles and the axolotl's gone. Yeah, that was the wrong song. It was not the axolotl song.
The Medalist song.
On the pink stairs is an axolotl supposed to be there. If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. There's an axolotl on the lawn chair. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. There's an axolotl at the front door. Is that what the welcome sign is there for? If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then they both sing you a song. Bibble rabble axolotl, bibble bobble penguin waddle, we'll see you tomorrow. There's an axolotl on the pink.
So, that is the Axolotl song. So, for everyone who's like, what the hell's the Axolotl song? That.
Click that red circle because I'm live.
There's an axolotl on the pink stairs. There's an axolotl on the pink stairs. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then the axolotl.
Yeah, so, that's what the Axolotl song is. Sounds like you need to hydrate. Alright. Alright. The fuck is that? I've never heard about for thirst traps in my FYP. Well, if you've only been seeing that song in thirst traps, I think you're on the wrong side of TikTok. Or the right side.
Why do I think of someone just wearing a axolotl onesie and heels and trying to be super duper sexy, even though it is such a cozy, soothing song that is meant to
Is an
make
axolotl.
people feel just calm, brain broken, like the.
No, honestly, we're all kind of broken, honestly. But hello there, Ashley. How are you today? How are things treating you today? German, level 22, gaming. Willkommen, mein Freund. Willkommen. Like the Michael Myers in high heels. Yep. Yep.
Michael Myers in high heels on one video page. I'm always like, oh yeah, Michael. I am so
Hello, Michael.
I don't know how to feel about that one. Really not.
Feel scaroused. Feel nothing but scaroused.
I'd rather call it fascinating.
Fascinating, Captain.
Axolotl onesie, nothing else, cozy and fluffy. I mean, the only thing I
underwear under there.
The funny teeth. Funny teeth. Teeth.
Teeth. Axolotl onesie, but nothing else. Crazy and cozy. Yep. There's my friend. He used to do a whole bunch of like meme faces, but he does a whole bunch of axolotl stuff now, so he's pretty cool. Yeah, because it gets too hot. Yes, that's why I can't wear the onesie that Blanky gave me all the time, because it's never cold enough to actually wear it. I can wear it for like 15 minutes and then I overheat. Which it wouldn't be if I was in Germany.
Well, I'm missing my onesie. I know I have it somewhere in my house, but I can't find it. And that means I need to draw myself a new onesie, because I want to have it cozy and fluffy and other cozy.
Yes.
As well.
Do it. I feel like that I'm a human heater. You don't need a heater when I'm there. Yep, very much so.
Good for you, people. I'm here a little frozen piece of potato.
Yeah, we've already had this discussion. When I come over, you're gonna put your feet on my back and be like, "Ah, it feels so good." I'd be like, "Yep, I'm a heater."
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're here. Let's cuddle, Blanky, because you're warm.
So, is that considered a cuddle puddle?
Cuddle, puddle.
Cuddle puddle! Cuddle puddle.
Because who wouldn't want to cuddle with this? This is amazing.
Enough people. Because sometimes I do like.
So do I.
Oh, fuck off. Just go. You don't. Once you try to threaten someone with your TVs, the only thing people have to do is just and you start laughing and you forget that you want to bite someone.
Honestly,
You're more of a golden retriever person than anybody. Literally.
that doesn't mean I don't like to nom.
I feel. Oh no, hi.
Hello, Mano. How are you today? Mano for otaku. That must mean you're a weeb like us.
I know as a Mono. Mono is a really nice person.
Yay, we like nice people here. Gotta go play some Genshin. See you guys. Choose, Ashi. Tyler, you're like walking sunshine. I like that about your appearance. Thanks. And again, that's why I like making sure to have my lives be a safe place for anybody and everybody. I've been doing this for 5 years now, and that's what TikTok has become for me anytime I go live, is just making sure that people have a safe place. My friends, Scarlett and Jack, who are over here on Twitch, they're also very good friends of mine as well. And, they can also vouch. Blanky can vouch for me. I've just tried being walking sunshine whenever I can. Some days I don't have good days, but it's a human condition. We can't all have good days.
That is why I've been doing fun. I'm glad to hear that. And yeah, when I have the time, and we both have the time, and Tyler is left, and he's not having the bestest of days, I'm trying to hype him up because happy bee, happy potato.
And see, this is the best thing about worldwide communication. We're thousands of miles apart, and we can still go ahead and basically have instant communication between each other.
Don't be sorry.
Hey,
He also knows a little bit German, so it's fine. And in the worst case, I can whisper some Chinese.
Willkommen, Mano. Ich heiße Tyler. Und du?
Exactly.
Even Sunshine needs a little help sometimes. Exactly.
Wait, hold on.
I'm walking on sunshine.
And I'm saying I'm walking on sunshine. Does that mean I'm walking over you? I mean, we both know that you like the whole mommy step on me thing, but like, yeah, we don't talk about
Hey, we can talk about it all you want. Boots with the fur. Go low, 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 low.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I think if there's anyone on TikTok that knows privately the most about me, it must be Tyler.
I'd say that'd be accurate.
Most things about me. That is. Oh my God, Tyler, we can never be not friends anymore because you know too much about me.
Same. Thank you for the chili. Baby back ribs.
Oh, thanks. Now I have that song stuck in my head. God damn it, Tyler. No. Hey. Why? Why giving me the middle finger? You know. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Bark, bark. Yep, basically. This is the chaos that Blanky and I have had for years. So it's like, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Wait, you mean to tell me that we are chaotic? You mean to tell me one of us is supposed to be stable? Huh? What do you mean, nuh-uh? Fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
I remember that video and I was like, yep.
Well, it's literally just two friends chilling and being silly Billies.
Hello there, Storm. Welcome to our live. How are you doing today? So yes, the chaotic goodness that is Blanky and I, and we go ahead and do a variety of things. Right now, I am streaming over on Twitch as well and editing the Tucson Jazz Festival for the video that I recorded for them. And other than that, I am going over and working with just trying to have chill times for everybody else. Ah, let him cook! Let him cook! Thank you, Fluffy. But welcome, Storm. Glad you could join us. We have shenanigans that we are doing and having good times with lovely people.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Because my beard smells
I'll be like,
amazing.
fluff. Your beard is so like, not beard. But you need another trim again.
I just got a trim,
You just got a trim?
like a month ago.
Your
Mm.
ends, maybe it's because of the braiding, but your ends are not as good and dry.
No, they got braided, so I unbraided them. So now they just, now if I wash this, it'll get fluffy again, but this is just after it was braided last night and I just left the braids in, so.
Well, it's not like your Christmas beard where it was like all completely curly. Not wavy, but curly.
Let me go ahead and double check that for you. For memory bits to braid the beard, I believe it is 2,000 memory bits.
Or you can just do that. Tyler, braid the beard, please.
For you, my lady, I shall. Sometimes the beard is doing its own thing. It really is. See, she has this thing because we have the best friend card.
Yes. Welcome. Yeah, you did get a trim. It is. Yeah. I'm seeing it now.
Mm-hmm. No, you didn't get a trim. Yeah, I did.
Well, I am so flipping sorry.
You should be.
Oh, forgive me.
You are not forgiven.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Voila.
Like stretching it out and then releasing it is making it stop.
I'm a little jealous. Hey, been doing this for 4 years, my friend. Technically 5 at this point. Because this was my pandemic beard, where I'm like, oh, the pandemic's only going to be, locked down for like 2 weeks. That'll be fine. 2 weeks became 2 months. 2 months became a year, and eventually, like, oh, I actually have a decent beard. So I just started growing it out from there.
Don't worry, Poppy. I will still fluff your beard. And your head.
Hello, Shadow. You've moved over here onto Twitch. Hello, hello. Right now, I'm color correcting all the footage because the interview that I was doing was literally happening during sunset. So the beginning of it is properly exposed. The end of it is pretty dark. So you have to kind of go back through all that footage and be like, okay, well, this we'll put in here, that we'll put in here, and kind of do it that way. Pandemic beard. Didn't think about that. Yep.
Was I just hearing someone in the background?
Yep. As Pop.
Send some greetings. Hello, Pop.
That. Like he says hi.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing all right.
That's what I want to hear.
The music feels like chill. Yep. We like making sure to have nice, relaxed vibes here.
It's enough when we're being the crazy ones. The music can be chill enough.
Yeah, basically.
But my pandemic beard was looking like an old man with Do you have pictures?
It's like, we need to see this pandemic beard now.
Oh, my nose is running.
I guess you should go catch it then.
Oh, yeah. At least it's not running off. I sure am not going to stand up and running after that little thing.
Insert expletive here.
Okay, probably doesn't have to flip a picture if I want to sleep. I can't because I'm at work. Oh, one day after work. How many hours are left? Or did you just start? Night shift? not run. We had not really many customers. It was boring. I was on TikTok the whole damn day. Not really the whole damn day, the whole work day.
That sounds like such a terrible, terrible time. My condolences.
Take that sarcasm and shove it somewhere.
I'll show where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, exactly. Did not want to say that, basically. Not that mean. But that's what you said?
Ugh. Ugh.
That's a good one. White Lotus is a good one.
The time when working feels more like paid waiting. Mm-hmm.
I don't mind waiting, but the time does not go at all. It is literally like I was about to take my jacket as a pillow and sleep. Oh yeah, I did not.
And help the people here, but now it's so slow and nothing's happening. Yeah, exactly. When you have to wait and feel like you're doing nothing, those are the worst days.
It is snowing here and I did not see the sun over the whole damn day. Well, same. That's all together. That's all together. Try it. Kind of all kind of cold. Cold. And now I have to think of that one damn movie. It's cold in here.
There must be something wrong in the atmosphere. Oh wee, oh wee, oh. Ice, ice, ice. Yep, basically.
There was a trend going on TikTok. Again, like old movies are having now a little comeback because TikTok trends are starting, and I'm here like, if I would have said months or let's say a year and a half ago that I've watched those or actively have seen those movies, and people would have said, not cool. Why would you watch something like that? You're boring. Yeah, sure, I'm the boring one, and today it is a trend. Wow. And now everyone is coming out of their corners like, I've watched that one, I've seen this one, I've seen that one. Oh, fuck off.
It's like, try again.
Yeah, that Christmas is. I love Tim Burton movies, and this is literally one of my favorites.
Same.
I want to watch these movies now.
That sounds like such a terrible time.
What do you mean, terrible time? I do not have to go to work tomorrow. It is Sunday tomorrow.
Woohoo!
I work on Sundays. Corpse Bride. Oh yeah, Corpse Bride. Burton is just love. Okay, it's actually like, yeah, 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 definitely. Tim Burton movies are they're masterpieces. There's no denying.
Mm-hmm. Now, granted, there's some people who are gonna be like, well, I don't like him. Well, that's good for you. But I like him.
Not to like them, but if they are masterpieces, even though you don't like them, you have to acknowledge that they are really good movies. For the time that they've actually done those movies, they're pretty good.
Tim Burton is just love. Okay, actually melancholy, but love. Yes, very much so. Let's catch up in chat.
Yeah, I would love to see more of those.
I think there's supposed to be a new Tim Burton film coming out at some point soon, but I do not know the title of it.
Edward Scissorhands, I love that movie. It shook my teenager
No, when you're in burrito mode, you're like, I don't want to get up. Nah.
You got it. You got it. I don't really like it getting out of my burrito mode.
Which is also totally understandable too.
I actually like to be more in burrito mode. I want to have more blankets around me, wrapped around me. Blanket, burrito mode. Exactly. Yes. Blanket being more blankets.
More blankets, not less. More blankets.
Oh yeah, and I told you I have the same shirt in green. Love Sweeney Todd, one of my favorite movie from Tim Burton. So many. I'm just thinking about actors like Johnny Depp. They're not really. There's not really many actors that are on the same level, so I am pretty much upset that once Johnny will stop doing these types of movies, there will be no replacement for him.
I feel that.
It's not really serving me. I don't really like saying it like that. I don't want anyone serving me. If anyone would give me something, like for example, hot tea or a hot chocolate milk or hot milk honey, that's totally fine. But that person also needs to know that once they gave me anything, I'll probably pull them into my blanket burrito.
Yep. I feel bad because there's all the rest of this footage. I'm like, this is good footage, but I'm looking at the footage that I have right now, and it's just like, I want to have more for the footage, but trying to match this footage has been terrible.
By the way, how's the project going?
Which one? I have a few.
The latest one that you said you cannot give me any updates yet.
Oh, about the Cyberpunk one? Yeah. Going well. Just all the photos have been sent off. They're off for approval. I haven't heard back on the approval process yet. But I'm also going to start working on the video for it as well. So after I'm done with this stream, I'm basically going to sit down and do that commercial. And unfortunately, can't really stream that commercial, so I'll need to sit down and kind of work more on that respectively. But this one is almost done for the Tucson Jazz Festival, so this would be done pretty soon. I'm hoping to be done with both of these videos by tonight. And then there's the other health conference one that I was telling you about. Went well. I think things are going good enough, and I think I'm going to be doing the extra one when I come back from Japan, and that'll be another $2,000 that I'll be getting from that. So, I'm staying afloat. Things are going well. Just need to... I'm trying. Unlink.
Well, that's how I feel. But also my English, it got better, a lot better.
Your English is great. Your English is great.
But it still got better. Like, he did help me a lot with a lot of words, a lot of things, and we did try some German, but I think the other way around it's a little more easy on my end. Like, on my side, it is easier to try speaking. Because whenever you try German, I find it is just too adorable. It is just too adorable.
Sedona Cosplay, how's it going? How are you, my friend? How are things treating you, my friend?
No. I have just planning stuff.
For the Pirate Weekend and other cons coming up. Excellent, my friend. Excellent. There's Renaissance Fair over here, and Pirate Weekend is going to be what everyone's going for that one.
Basically, yes and no, but Tyler does know some German, but it's I'm just not used to him speaking German. So whenever he does and he stumbles over some words, I'm just, oh my god, how can you be so adorable? And yes, I always say adorable instead of adorable. That is literally something I started back when I met Tyler. That is. Because I thought adorable is not adorable enough to describe someone as adorable. Adorable, yes, adorable. Sometimes when you want to describe someone as adorable, adorable is not adorable enough to say adorable, so it's adorable.
Yep.
For me. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you are cute, Fluffy. Are.
Like, cute is cute, but Cutie Pie is more cute. Yep.
Oh, you're making a Pareto seat. Ooh. It's like cutie pie. Yes, something like that. It's exactly like, oh, you cutie, or oh, you cutie, patootie. There's always something like more to it. Sometimes the actual word is not enough.
Correct. The world is not enough.
Little Yeah, we have to keep finding more words. Definitely.
Yep.
Duties. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that because I don't wanna. Hi, Shoko.
Cutie is Sopolini. 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 Sopolini.
Bless you. Stop.
So far, only a flintlock and standard cutlass. I want to do rapiers, but I can't afford them. To be honest, when I got my rapier, it was an investment for sure. So, Sedona Cosplay, believe me, I understand. Well, Sedona, you've seen my Dread Pirate Wesley rapier, right? I tried saying it. It sounded like Schnipple. Schnipple.
Sip. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing it because I know I can't do that word. I need to hear the word to actually try to pronounce it the right way.
Yay, I just did adulting. I just paid for my internet.
What is with your internet?
I just paid my bill for internet.
Oh my god, you're such an adult paying your bills. Oh god.
I'm adulting! Oh my god, I'm adulting!
I am an adult. I make adult decisions and I have adult responsibilities.
The all metal one, right? Yep, the all metal one. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Bow, bow, bow. I'm gonna be so excited when I'm finally done with these interviews because honestly, these just take a lot of time. And I'll be getting paid for these on Monday. Ha! Hello there, Mike Smith. Ho! Ho! Oops, typo. Ho, ho, ho! I learned my English from video games and gave it the best. Ho, ho, ho! It's everybody's ho!
Well, the last part I did not mean to say. That's what you said, young man.
So, the color correction for this one is ready. Now I need to just sort through each individual shot and go through all these because this will take a while.
Coordination and hating the French.
Ha 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 ha! Good question. I'm not entirely sure. I know people sometimes do that for their lives. I haven't done that myself. Let me see. I think it's enhance. Enhance stickers. There is stickers. Stickers!
That's not a sticker. That's a fact. Huh? Not a sticker.
Pikachu!
Not. Trying to figure it out. Oh. I also don't know Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Nah, I was better with that voice before.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know that these talk events are here for making these happen and for making the whole festival happen. You know, one of the exciting things is that at these talk events we get to share the stories, the information, all the important stuff that doesn't always come across just through the music.
And hello from Tucson, Arizona.
Howdy from Smithville, Ontario. Well, hello there, Mike. Glad you could join us. Yep, I'm over here in Tucson, Arizona, USA, and over here from Germany. So, welcome, my friend. Welcome. And I was actually over in... Ah, no, mono. Ew. This is what we do. We have the things. And we go, ow, werewolf in Germany. Ow.
I feel like a kid again. Why do I know? I want cookie. And I want chicken nuggets. Don't tell no. Don't you dare. Hello from Germany.
I do dare.
Here.
How dare? Vita.
Hello from Germany.
Hallo, them Germany. Dino Gaggies.
Imagine dino nuggies and a volcano, like a
That's
mashed
cheap.
potato volcano.
To share this in
Yes,
Tucson.
nuts.
No problem.
No problem.
Just a few.
So,
Helsinki. Yeah, it does.
No problem.
Just a few things about Delphio that you need to know.
and when you have a multi-cam setup, because I did it as a 3-camera setup, so there's one on front, and 2 on the sides. So now I have 3 different cameras to choose between. It costs almost 3,000 euros to fly from Helsinki to Tucson. Helsinki. Where's Helsinki?
How many times do I have to explain to you? I don't even know where to go in my own house.
You should know. You're the knowledgeable one.
Tell you things that I don't even know.
You should know. Finland.
Tyler, I don't know who the heck has the brain cell today, but I sure as hell do not have it.
Yep, Finland. It's about 100 kilometers from where I currently live.
Well, yeah, there you have your answer.
So Helsinki is the capital of Finland. Gotcha. Well, your conversion might be a little off then, because it says I could get a flight for $600 right now to Finland. So,
Well, I think. Hold on. Don't confuse that. Sometimes it is cheaper depending on where you're trying to get the flight from. Like it can also be that a flight from Germany to the U.S. is cheaper than U.S. to Germany. It always depends. Do not confuse them. It's Scandinavian, so much I know. And which airline you use. Yep, that's true. Depending on airline, airport, and destination.
it seems like most of the cheap flights are from American. So if you look at American flights, those seem to be the least expensive option. There's also British Airways, but honestly, I've been enjoying American a lot more than my Southwest tickets. Southwest tickets were a little cheaper, but for the convenience of what you get through it, I honestly been liking it better.
That's true, Mama. Ryanair is the cheapest, but don't plan to.
Yep, I've been hearing horror stories about Ryanair. I'm like, no thanks, I'm good.
Ryanair is.
But
I would
is
not.
in addition to the is of course that we're going to have the
Well, according to your previous statement, I think you had not so good experiences with that airline.
Philadelphia that you need to know. Of course,
Sorry.
Yeah, I do want to visit Barcelona at some point. That sounds like Barcelona would be a fantastic place.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Why do people?
Well, at least not. I want to travel to Japan and come back.
And not come back. Well, I will be in Japan in April, so technically I am
Yes,
going.
stop. Give me a break. Stop flexing. Not that. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I meant to say. And you know that. Stop. You guys saw that, right?
congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Rudy Patootie. Oh, dear.
folks together. So, and now it's our 25th year after 20.
Congratulations.
It's our 25th year after.
Congratulations. And there's so many students who benefit from this, right?
Are big enough or let's say small enough for Mono because Mono does not take that much space. Don't be a meanie to or blankie. See, don't be a meanie.
Remember, besties have options for messing with besties.
No, I asked for help and so Fluffy helped. So
We just had all of the girls start screaming as loud as they could. And the boys are running up.
Miss E. Tyler.
Yeah?
You do know that when we meet one day, I will kick your butt and then I'll hurt you. But I will kick your butt.
Promises, promises.
Not the sexual way like this. Like, oh yeah, mommy, step with me. No.
That's I never knew.
Bud.
Being that I'm not using the music, but the pay was good. So I was supposed to go to Europe with Elvin.
Pudding. Pudding. Chocolate pudding. Pudding.
And it's like, and the mel's like,
It sounds like me when I don't know what word to say, or just, it doesn't matter if it's English or German. When I'm like,
Yep, basically is what how this.
that's usually what I do when I don't
Would
know.
have been Cherokee or something like that.
Cherokee, okay. Ba da 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 da. Tick, 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 tick. But you know, Donna Lee, like that
Right.
melody is literally is that. It's just like, oh, okay.
So yeah, Tucson Jazz Festival, everybody. Yep.
Okay, that is the weirdest conversation right now. Sorry. That is high class communication. Get on this level.
Find the space, get the people, and there you go.
This is what happens when we have lives with Blanky and Tyler.
So I said,
I'm glad this is being recorded because there's a lot of wisdom here.
I'm
I don't
just-
want to. I don't want to
that's-
lose.
That's one of the great lines.
Oh, that much wisdom.
People from out.
That is wisdom.
People from outside. What are these people doing? I just used the translator from my keyboard. It is so much easier. It really is. Hello, Salazar. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Glad you could join us.
What is up?
You go. So I said,
I'm glad this is.
nothing. Wow. And then I went on the road. I had a different thing, a street, Sub-Street Thunder project that I did with.
Or you could learn actual English. Well, honestly, not everybody has the opportunity to learn a new language. Sometimes people are just trying to survive, just being themselves. So, not everybody has the option of learning English. It's nice being able to go ahead and try and learn a little bit more Japanese because I'll be going over and visiting, but I don't have that time to really sit and commit to learning it. Good point. Exactly.
Sit and commit.
Sit and commit. Sit and commit. Commit cardinal sins? Sure thing. There's a lovely word. It starts with M. And you're gonna end it with der. But hey, it's nothing like a little bit of murder. Ha 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 ha. No, Fluffy, that would be too light. Okay, I think I got most of this all set. Now I just need to go through and kind of just keep an eye on each side where they are.
Like murder.
How much do you myrrh? I der the myrrh. Der the myrrh! Oh, the dermer!
Oh my god, the dermer?
It's the dermer! Epidermer!
Dermer? Hello, my name is Der.
And I'll myrrh your der.
Sounds like a dog. It sounds like a dog just trying to clear their voice or murder. Look at those old Disney movies when they
kids are
try
writing their own
to
opera, so we don't need you
actually
anymore.
sound like dog even though it was human.
So we don't need you anymore. Huh? Like, damn. I gotta be less effective the next time. You know, lost the gig. But
Yeah, the last days I had a customer with that last name.
Direma?
No, Dama.
Dama. I understand English, but writing and speaking in English is difficult for me. Very much so, because when you are learning phonetics of a language, writing is something that you have competency that goes beyond oral. Oral communication is much easier for people to understand as compared to writing it or reading it. Because if you're trying to go ahead and have that, that's another complexity of the language that you're already trying to learn. For someone who's gone over and learned German, Japanese, American Sign Language, and then being able to have a couple of phrases in Spanish, I have a diverse enough understanding of languages to understand different words, but for full coherent conversations, I'm not that good, so.
He said oral. I had to. I had to.
Oh, don't worry, I'll give you oral. Ah!
Yes. Sadly, yes, I did. They did not pick up their package. I don't know if they were just, they were busy or if they were just like, they did not want to show their face. Like, to be quite honest with that type of last name, you do not
discussing
want
this
to be seen
after
on
Hurricane
us.
Katrina, we started. A lot of folks are moving into town, interlopers from different places, and they're getting work and they're doing their thing, which is fine.
No, not really. That's fair.
I want to have my old last name too. Back when I was born, I had another last name, but then my parents decided to marry, and I had a name that is even for Germans really, really, really difficult to say. So I'm just thinking, I want to have the other name, the shorter name.
Some
Which is why I've always found trying to stream video editing a little harder due to the fact that you are intermixing the content that you were putting out there and then you have things messing with the audio while you're doing this. And you have to spend a lot more focus and concentration on the video itself so you have less time for conversating. So that's why when I'm doing photo shoots, I can have lively conversations and just do it that way. But as you probably have seen, there's been less traction for people staying on the live due to the fact that I'm not as engaged. So I found that as well.
I feel that's, I mean, my name is not really that bad, but damn.
Nothing with G Ring as surname. They don't order with their own name. G Ring as a surname. That's an interesting way to have a last name, but okay.
So many people don't like their real name. It's not about my actual name, like not about the actual name, it's because of the family name that I don't like it because it is long and it is difficult for other people to pronounce. So I rather have
Whatever works.
Yeah,
No, that's great. That's
last
great.
name, because that's what I was hearing back then.
But at least in the same turn, I've been able to finally say it properly. But that's after many months of trying to say it properly the first time, and now I actually can. So I'm haha.
Yeah, here. But we do not say that here in the live stream. Thank you before you get any ideas.
Their name is Blanky. It's always been Blanky.
Yeah. I mean, my actual name, like Karina, you can say that, but not the last name. Please do not do that.
I don't dox my friends.
Yeah, you better not.
The last name is Schnitzel. The last name is Schnitzel.
Yeah, of course, my last name is Schnitzel. Oh, I would like some Schnitzel, to be quite honest. I haven't had a good Schnitzel in a while.
I don't think I've actually ever had real Schnitzel before.
Well, it is not really that difficult to make, so.
But I want it made by Blanky.
My family name is funny. Well, as long as you like it, it's okay.
Dein Name ist lustig. Dein Name ist wirklich lustig.
Cerberus, hey, Cerberus.
Hello, Alastar Radio D.
Hey, what's up, Alistair? Calls me Fluffy.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I feel that, like, back when I started with social media, Blanky was literally just the name that I wanted to use out in
But
public.
welcome, Alistar.
I wanted my friends to call me by my actual name. But now I got so used to that online name that I'm like, what did he say? So yeah, I'm slowly trying to get used to my actual name again because even my friends in real life don't call me my actual name anymore.
Nope. And welcome, Alistar. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you indeed. Your German sounds pretty good. How long have you been learning German? Ich gelernt meine Deutsche vom Uni und Highschule für 5 Jahre? 6 Jahre? Somewhere around there.
Aw, Tyler, your German is so adorable! Oh, come on!
I know. But yes, my German is broken beyond all compare.
Oh my god, it's just so cute! It is cute, okay? Let me pat you. Oh, he's a cutie. Yeah, I know somehow adorable. It is cute. I like it. Nice.
It's like, nice. I like this. Right now, I'm keeping a track of when the interviewer is saying his quotes, and I just have it on mute right now because otherwise we'd be hearing the whole conversation. But basically with a 3-camera setup, it's pretty easy. Of A and B is going to be the main ones you have, and then anything you have of like a laughing reaction, you can get the crowd shot behind them. But do you know how to speak Norse?
Oh God.
Vemburian in Marie. Aknen for Kersno. I believe that is like a formal Norse greeting, but I'm pretty sure it's broken beyond all heck. I'm trying to learn it. And there is Hinderfell Hinderfell. I can't say their freaking name. So Hinderfell is a band I've been listening to for a while, and man, what? I know a little bit of Norse. I can't say much of it for the Nordic tradition, but I can have it be Nindir Neftigate in mal snö ek forn krek for dasno. It's really hard to say. Can you speak Latin? Hell no. No Latin for me.
Hell, your Norse sounds like you would speak German but backwards. Just
Basically.
saying. It sounds like backwards German. I'm sorry.
But I do enjoy being able to go ahead and learn at Nordic, speech, and being able to have that. There's a script that I'm studying right now for a short film, or correction, a short series that we are working on right now. I'm the cinematographer, but I'm also going to be one of the Vikings in it. So there is this for the script that I have.
I had that one app on my phone called Duolingo.
Yep,
and that
Duolingo.
also helped me a lot with English, but not as much in Osage. And I also deleted that app as of late, like literally the last 2 weeks I deleted that app because I didn't really use English as much as I used to. Yes, at work sometimes when I have some customers that are not able to speak German, I'm trying to speak with them in English, but they're most likely also not in that state that they can speak English. But yeah, that's the only thing that I can do. If you try to speak Swiss German, it is difficult even for German. Yes, true. I do understand it a little tiny bit, but not as much.
Den till det gått ägret sig fria. Under arbetstid inte så lång tid. Du sa brat det. So I'm trying to learn some of the Nordic stuff for the script, but geez, trying to roll your mouth in different ways of how to do different pronunciation is challenging for sure. So it's like that att intunga och hapnia reason Nils mot that begin. So it's challenging. I have to read the script because I'm not sure how to actually properly say it, but at least that's what I've gotten from it, and it sounds alright. But again, when you also look at Nordic language and German, they are very similar in that kind of language structure. So some things that you say in German would also be the same in Nordic, like Willkommen. Willkommen is borrowed from Nordic as well, so you have those interlinked as well, so it's hard. If you try to speak Swiss German, it's difficult even for Germans. What does Swiss German sound like?
That is not a German thing. Swiss German is what most of the Swiss people speak, so don't ask me as a German because
You should know, you're from Germany!
Swiss German is not German. And it's not from Germany, it is from Switzerland. So yeah, basically, Germans do understand it a little bit, not as much. It is like the different dialects within
The US.
language.
Like, if you have it be where if you have a very southern accent, you're going over and speak a little more like this. Now everybody's gonna really enjoy what going on talking about, because sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna make sure to have be a little more. Or if you're going over and talk more New Yorker, you're gonna have a little bit more of a New Yorker accent. Then you're gonna so.
Don't try that. You just sound like you're drunk.
Well,
Sound like you're
to be honest, most people in New York when I was there did sound drunk anyway. So haha.
But were you drunk?
When I was there, nope.
But afterwards, because you needed to forget a lot of things.
Honestly, New York was a really positive experience, so I didn't really have much negatives in that. Australia, that's not a knife. That's a knife.
Get a life. Get your life together.
Get your life together.
Get your life together. Like, Australian English is. It sounds like you need to have a ball in your mouth to actually speak Australian. Not that. Damn it.
You fell right into that one. Handel dir Lucy, das hier ist eine
Ein
Oh.
Überfall. So it actually means hands in the this is a robbery.
Yeah, it did not translate that at all. When I put it in for the translator, it's like, handy in the Luffy, this is an Uber case. So, it did not translate very well off that one.
The basic means hands in the air. This is a robbery.
Halt! Oder nicht schieße!
Dixie Sheezy.
Halt! Oder ich scheiße!
Language.
Frucken!
Language.
Was die Holly? Was die Holly? No haben any man! Hey, how's it going, Hobie Juan? How's it going? I just joked about.
Real twist. Yeah, that was
Wie wisst ist dir? So, this is my friend Juan. We actually did a photo shoot over at MegaCon.
Next Spanish. No. No, we do not try that. We do not try that.
German, I'm Puerto Rican, I speak
But I
Spanish, and neither of them do I speak perfect. So,
I'm sorry, but I am the German one too, so yeah, I'm sorry. Hi, Juan. Nice to meet you.
Beth, nice to meet you, Beth. I got a German friend, so I think it's like, yeah, listening.
Yep.
Oh, there we are. There you go.
Hey, look, it's a friend.
Oh my God, you've got a lot of love, and you have no clothes on.
I know, very European.
Put a shirt on.
I'll put a shirt on.
Freaking
Oh, I am at my house. I have just had a crazy weekend. Tyler knows. I got drunk in the middle of a con by accident with vodka.
How did you accidentally get drunk? Did someone like spike you with vodka?
No, it kind of. So what happened was I didn't realize my
Okay, bring it on. What's the story?
was so low that one shot of vodka put me in the taco line.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Would you still put a shirt on?
I'm getting
What?
there. It's kind of a process here.
Help.
Alright, so give me a second. You guys just pull that off.
I don't want to see the bottom, okay? Please
I see those, I always laugh. I'm like, yes, yes. More googly boobs. More googly boobs.
So, hi, I'm Juan, and I live in Southeast Georgia. Do you live in Germany? Nice. Stuttgart? Frankfurt? No. You think? Oh. Berlin?
Nowhere near any major cities.
No, no. I don't live in a big city. I live in a teeny tiny village.
Great. Yes, there's no villages? That's cute.
Yeah, we still have villages here. No, not like that. God damn it. I have a farm. Give me a break, God damn it.
That's boring. It's better than automobile. No, no.
Well, I'm sorry I cannot afford a fucking horse.
Well, you know, Germany has proud horses back in the day. This is where I live. I live in a country too. I live nowhere near a city. The closest city I live to is Jacksonville, Florida, and it's about 45 minutes south.
I cannot show you how it looks outside because it's dark outside.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. It's 11 p.m. where you are right now.
Yeah, it's late over there. Yeah. I'll be like writing my friends, "Good morning" at midnight. German. She lives in Frankfurt.
Guten Morgen, guten Morgen. Nein, guten Nacht, guten Nacht.
Oh yeah, I'll be like, "Good morning, my dog." Just being silly. I know it's silly. It's silly. But what do you want to say? Berlin Monteschbeck?
Help.
BMW.
Save me.
Save me.
Oh my God, with him it's just day. Yeah, it is just day. So, yes. Oh, speaking of which, I still haven't unpacked my lamp. Lamp is still sitting here. Did you know what I think I forgot? I need to call the hotel. I think I forgot my monkey music box.
You forgot your monkey music box?
Not melting. I need help. Like, please get me out of here.
Oh, you don't want to be here. It's already Alexa, what's 73 degrees Celsius? Yeah, it's like 23 something plus 20 something. You're right. It's 24.
It is cold here. Literally.
No, it's warm.
Yesterday, I need, like, it's so cold here. Today was so cold. I took my own breath.
No,
In my house.
We're already plus 20s here in where I live.
Very.
Nein, danke. Nein, danke.
Nine, danke. Thank you. No, thank you. I don't think that's how they say it. Is that how they say it over there?
Huh?
Is that how they say it?
So if you're like,
you say something, hey, no thanks, no thank you. In Spanish, we say no gracias. Gracias.
yeah, nein, danke.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah,
Like negative 2 degrees Celsius.
because I'm writing in English here, I'm familiar with English. Yep.
Mississauga, near Toronto. She's talking about like it's negative 12, one. It's minus 12, minus 12. Like, I'm so sorry for you. He's over there in what, Arizona? Desert.
Yep, right now it is 75 degrees over here, so it's actually nice.
So he's also 20s. Yeah, he's also in the 20s.
Now, granted, we also have the lovely thing of, oh, look, it gets to 50 degrees centigrade over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's barefoot. I have a palm in my yard. Actually, palm. I have 2 palms. Look at this.
Hi, Dad.
Just gorgeous.
Oh, look, there's a bush.
Oh, palm trees.
Palm tree.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Palm
tiny.
bushes. They look like me.
No, it's cold here. Burr. I said burr.
It's cold in here. There must be something wrong in the atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Wow, we are nerds.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to?
Are you kidding me? I was on the show. You trying to play with me? Which I still have to unpack this. So still have to unpack it back right here.
So you were,
I put everything but the garbage bag. I reached my limit.
so just making sure, you said you did or you did not lose your monkey?
I think I lost the monkey. I think the monkey's at the Airbnb.
Oh no. So
I mean, I'll have to buy another one off of Amazon, but if I lost it.
So he went ahead and he did Phantom of the Opera over at MegaCon, and in the movie, you know how they have the clapping monkey? He bought that clapping monkey, and he might have lost it at the Airbnb.
Hey, that's one casualty at least.
Hey, you spent how much on that though?
80 something dollars.
So yeah, that's still $80.
Spent 150 on you.
Come at me! Come at me!
Come at you. Come at you.
Oh, Tyler! Stop, behave. Your dad is in the background. How about you behave?
My dad knows me.
Oh, I did unpack this. There's a mess.
All the innuendos I make.
Platinum monkey, man. That's all I heard.
Platinum monkey.
Platinum monkey. What?
It's giving Phantom of the Opera.
No, that's exactly what he did.
Get back to the opera. Thank you. Hair is crazy. And
I want to fluff your hair, though.
you're not the first person to say that.
And I will probably not be the last one.
Hey, put friends in the mouth. Yeah, she's brave. I'll give her credit. The brave jerk.
Brave. I'm just being nice. I'm trying to be nice.
No, I've known Blanky for 5 years. She's amazing.
I'm sure she is, because you would say something if she wasn't. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, wait till you see the photos that Tyler took.
Just normal joke. I am normal? You would say I'm normal? Pudding.
Pudding!
Yes, you would be. This is Tyler's handiwork right here.
Zorro. That's good job.
Thank you. A lot of heart in what I do. So it's Tyler too, in fairness, but yeah.
Okay.
A lot of. Okay. I love it. Yeah, do it again.
Third time. Okay. Better.
Then with the pudding.
I'm so hungry for pizza right now.
Eat.
I'm craving nuggies. I'm craving chicken nuggies.
Get the chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Well, I don't have chicken nuggets here right now, and at this time of the day, I don't believe that there's no place where I can go to get my nuggets.
What? Have the German people not suffered enough? What is this?
What is this?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
America that spent all that money, real big in Berlin, we're rebuilding the west half of Germany
And there was no Dino Nuggies.
at midnight. And we're not. What the heck is the Prime Minister doing over there?
Apparently letting the world burn right now.
Lumpy is with Jesus Chrysler. Once you find bunny nuggies, gonna numb on them. Bunny-shaped nuggies. Don't get it wrong.
So I will find and I will make Dino Dunny Nuggies then.
Bunny nuggies.
I'm gonna cook myself some Dino Nuggies. Do it, Mono. Do it.
I mean,
There's the Phantom.
they're even star-shaped nuggies. They're dino nuggies, star nuggies, normal nuggies. Why can't I have fucking bunny nuggies?
Bunny Nuggies. Honestly, that would be a really good thing to put on for, like, the Easter holiday season. Bunny Nuggies.
You're a genius. There's Prince Ali.
Prince Ali is he? Oh, he is one man. He can cosplay anything right down on me.
Nuggies made of bunny. Like, to be quite honest,
Hey, Rabbit isn't good as a bad. I'm not Rabbit.
I've
Well, if you
I'm willing to try it out.
if you blend it up well enough, because that's basically what chicken nuggets are basically just milled over stuff that's been processed. So if you got rabbit and then you process it with everything else that they usually do for like the cartilage and everything, it probably still would taste about the same.
It tastes like chicken to me.
Tastes like chicken. Honestly, when I had rabbit, I was a little disappointed because I thought it would be like meatier, but it also makes sense because it's a very gamey meat. So, hey Shadow, welcome back. Hey, it's my favorite American and German. Welcome back. So, my friend Shadow is over in Japan right now.
Oh man. Years ago.
I can't listen to people eating roast rabbit. I have 3 pet rabbits at home. That's also fair, Tommy. That's also fair. You're like, don't talk about eating my boy.
No, I lived in South Korea. Dog was a delicacy. It was a rare meat, but it was a delicacy.
Which is so weird to hear nowadays.
I was just pointing out that I saw one's belly button. There was a belly button.
How about that? I have a belly button. We'll put that there.
Yeah. There's nothing bad about it. It's just that I want to put a jam in it. Or
Oh my God. Won't you imagine my friend Munchie?
I want to put a light in there so I can have a shiny belly.
Doggone, you might be my friend.
Belly button lint.
Tommy. Munchie. But you know, they are easy to debone. Frog legs, snake, fast snake.
Dude, frog was so disappointing. I was expecting, like, oh, it's a delicacy. Dude, there's barely anything on that. Hey, Sarah, welcome back.
The legs.
No, it was literally the legs. I'm like, there's like barely any meat on them.
Sure. I mean, do you guys have snakes in Germany? Is a good question. I never hear about snakes.
Not really like that. As a pet yet. Yes.
I've had rattlesnake before.
Wow. Like, I'm walking through the woods. Going, hey, what's that over there? It's a not a snake. Not a snake.
Yes, but not everywhere.
Okay, here you find several types of shapes. It's like, is there a snake over there? Probably. What kind?
I've had a rattlesnake before. That's actually pretty good.
It's Jurassic Park here.
Da na 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 na. As evident from the dinosaur.
Okay, so do you remember on the news years ago when there was a child that was by an alligator in Disney World?
Yep.
And no, wait, okay. I'm literally going to tell you what everybody's attitude was here, where I live and around. They went, why did they let that kid play in the dark by the water?
Fair point.
It was like, oh my God. We're like, no. There's alligators everywhere in Florida. Anywhere you see dark water, just imagine it was an alligator. Just imagine.
I'd say that be accurate because when I was doing the shoot with my friend over near her, well, we were walking around. We literally saw a couple there. I'm like, well, there's an alligator there. Yep. And then it swam away. I'm like, most of them don't want to mess with humans, but
A child about this big, walking by dark water with an alligator about this head. Fair game.
First of all, to the topic, I call that hello moose. I call that
Moose.
Very important.
snakes that we have here are mostly not toxic. We have, for us, it's more like we have more frogs and salamanders, like more the tiny friendly, friend-shaped thingy. Hello moose.
Oh, we have frogs everywhere. You can hear them all night.
Are you sure that's a frog and not your neighbor?
I've checked.
Ew.
Herbert.
Frog are on your neighbor. Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Back in Germany,
Did you guys ever get to actually meet up when you were over there?
Oh, fuck you, Moose. You had me hyped up for a second.
Not me. Another one. Jerk.
I say moose, like real moose. Like I don't think there's moose. I don't think moose are indigenous to Germany or European continent.
No, like Moose that is down there in the comment section.
Yeah.
What women in Germany? And now I was having my hopes.
Fascist humans.
Damn fluffy.
Oh, 1,000 year hike. That's it. Up 8 years. Good job, guys. Good try. History there. Raccoons. You guys have raccoons in Germany? Wait, are they invasive?
Yes, sometimes they are.
Most dangerous animals in Germany are boar, raccoons, and fascist humans. Yes, the last one is definitely.
Boars here. They're invasive. They're from long ago when Europe was coming to America and they let the pigs go to hunt.
Yes and no, I would say it depends. Like the forests here in my area, for example, they're closed, so boars are not able to clean the forest.
No, they're everywhere. They don't. You can, but we have guns here, so we can hear them.
We got the Wild West on our side. We go pew pew, and they go bam bam.
Yeah, baby, they go pew pew.
We love our pew pews.
Well, good for the moose in Germany, but I want a specific moose in Germany to get your fucking ass back to Germany.
Well, he's in America now, so I can see him.
I got my friends in Germany going, why are you coming over to visit us? Like, I don't know. I can't just, like, fly over to Germany like that. Like, it's not that easy.
Nope. Which we actually found out if you wanted to go sometime in May, you can get a round trip ticket over to Germany for like $900.
That's actually amazing. I remember years ago, I was round trip to Spain. It cost me $11.
I'm gonna turn off my camera because Jane has called me.
Uh-huh.
I need to start yelling. I am craving food. Not so much.
Get your non-nums. Get your non-nums.
Some pizza.
I want some pizza, y'all.
What pizza are you gonna nom on?
Those are two. Nom nom. Honestly. Rising crust. Three meat pepper. I don't know if it's right English.
How should you be going to be the right English? Never did the what is really hot?
Oh, thank you, Swedish chef.
Did my comment go through? Shadow, it did not go through. What was your comment?
Mark, I lived in Switzerland.
Blinky, I got 2 pets you wish you could have.
I lived in South Korea for 4 years. From 15 till, 18.
Hey, at least it's not North Korea.
So technically kind of went to Korea. How was it? It was definitely different because it's the 90s and early 2000s. And South Korea didn't start modernizing truly until the 1980s. So it was very, it's actually, I learned a lot. The best way you can open your mind up to what's really going on in this world is to really, actually just go live in another country. Then maybe you'll be more grateful for what you have in your country.
I agree with that.
To see a North Korean soldier about as close as this window is to me inside of a building, he's just staring at you.
So apparently, Blanky, Shadow says that he has 2 pets that you would love.
Knowing what's going on over in North Korea and how they're living over there, knowing that they're not so informed or they weren't anymore, now they are. It's kind of wild.
A pet Timberwolf and a pet Otter. Those are amazing.
Shadow, I swear to Jesus Christ, but I hate you for that.
That's pretty cool.
See, I pet Timberwolf and a pet otter. There's no way you have a pet Timberwolf.
I've seen videos that he's posted. He does have them. They big boys. They big boys.
The otters, we do have otters around here. They're cute.
I want to see an otter.
Actually, North America is great. Yeah, beaver, otters, those are really cool. Shoot, you live in Arizona, you gotta have like Gila monsters and stuff.
Yep, we got Gila monsters over here.
Fluffy, bye-bye. Thank you for joining me.
Bye, Fluffy. Tschüss. Schlafen gut.
Yeah, she's 4.3 foot on all four. Yeah, I believe it. That would put her about me in. With a nose. That's not as big as these animals, but then again, it was fun to be here. Great. I'm going to say bye now. It was just good night. Bye. So curious, Tyler, what you working on? I don't expect you working on Making right now. I know you had a lot of stuff to do.
Nope. So currently, I am working on the Tucson Jazz Festival. Right now, I am on interview 4 of 5. So I am almost done with the interviews, which will help me out with that. I have a highlight video I need to do for that. Hello there, Petro. Hello. Hi from the Czech Republic. Hi there. Welcome. Sorry, I am just seeing your message right now. So if you are not here, I apologize. But hello there, Petro Salvi. Welcome.
I went back, dude. So I remember when you did my photo shoot, and I said, dude, I apologize. I was that anxious, man. You're like, dude, you're good. I went back and even apologized to my friends. They're still like, dude, you're okay. I'm like, no. I just felt like I had to talk to you guys wrong, and I said I need to chill, and I need to relax, and just kind of let go, and thank God. I was trying to make it to the photo shoot, and I was putting on prosthetics for the first time. Friends had offered to put it on me, and I've never done it. And so I left. I was on a rush there. I'm trying to keep myself like chill, like being aware of my thoughts, how I communicate, not let my emotions fire off, right? But I know that I was lost, and I get there and I'm late. He's like, I gotta schedule you this time. Like, that's fine. And then I calmed down, and I was also upset because the mask wasn't sticking to my face like it was supposed to. We had a magnet, nothing was working. Tyler did an amazing job, photos, and no one knows the mask ain't sticking to my face. And so that calmed me down. I just kind of like felt like a real idiot. Like, I'm like, come on, you really need to just chill out sometimes, you know?
You are not an idiot, my friend.
Such a mess. So I apologize, but just kind of like being a drain on so much energy, you know, work.
I think I've heard that story before. I think someone told me that story before.
Was he an anxiety mess one time? Yes.
You need to clean your mirror again.
Yes, there was green. There we go. Just liquid green. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Come on, do you want to know what Eclipse would do if you were at my house? Yes, I would. I'm great with animals, by the way. I'm stuck with a camel. I'm great with animals.
When it comes to fluffy animals, it doesn't matter if they're wild or not. I'm typically a white woman. Is it me?
Yep.
I'm typically a white woman like this. Pull me away because it doesn't matter. If not friend, boyfriend, shake. Fucking pull me away from it or I'm gonna go to my own.
Dude, I'm an animal lover. I love animals. I love animals that behave too. Like, I expect animals to be animals, and you know, they do what animals do.
There.
She was outside until now. I have a black cat, like Dr. Binks. Holy smokes. Yes, yeah, he got some great shots, and I learned to just kind of shut up.
There's something about man in costumes or suits that is like,
Oh, I love the Victorian outfits. It's so much, yeah. A film I love that goes more nervous than when I go to, yeah.
She'd cuddle you like no tomorrow. Yep, basically. I'm getting ready to film a monologue that I wrote, and I'm more nervous than when I wrote it. Hey, Sarah, you will do great. Just go ahead and take it one step at a time. You got this.
Yep. So this is what I do.
Jesus Christ, so I can die in peace.
This is what I do. So I used to act, and then I help my kids because they got to memorize this, memorize that. Is this. Memorize it to the point that it just flows out of you. Just flows out of you.
Just like blood.
And that feels like blood on the injury. Thank you, Tyler. like a spring of water. There we go.
Now I think of a blood fountain, but thanks.
Nothing like a blood fountain.
There we go.
Bloody fountain.
Because they taste.
Thy blood fountain will make it fabulous.
Doing George, doing the George era. The early 19th century. She was right around socializing. You just memorize the lines to the point where it just goes out. And you're not worried about what if. Oh my God, Tyler, I got some news for y'all.
Ooh. Oh my god, Tyler, I got some news for y'all.
But not this guy.
Hey, come back.
So, Moose, what is it that you have for your news? What is thy news?
Okay, that is There he is. What the fuck?
I am an actor in this Middle-earth monologue that I wrote for main, possibly, or for my main character.
She has an OC that she's created for the Lord of the Rings. Hell yeah! Congratulations!
Got double applause, one applause, one applause, one applause.
To the edge of night, all shall fade, all shall fade.
Absolutely amazing. I was not expecting that. So I'm not gonna advertise for you.
Oh my god! Oh wait, he already said that.
Isn't that like that's a legendary animal off of Red Dead Redemption 2? The white moose. Northeast region.
A huge ass white moose.
I love that game. I freaking love that game.
Legendary animals. Whenever people stream that game, I was like, why the fuck are they not hunting those fucking legendary animals? Because they
I
look
hunted every animal I could. And I hunted a lot, making money in that game. And then I found out the reason I like that game so much is I do about 50% of that stuff in real life.
Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that.
A recurve bow. If I kill an animal or slaughter an animal or if an animal is dead in good condition, I have a trapper. A taxidermy friend named Belladonna who I call up and say, hey, what can I get you? I have this. Yes. So I realized there's a lot of elements of that game that I actually love. The landscape just fucking, I love. Dude, I was in the ocean. Last time I went to the ocean with kids and played, I went way out there and I just stood there and just heard them quiet. It was like, so I love the landscape of that game. Love it. I was like,
when I back in the days when I got my PlayStation, I got the Red Dead Redemption 2 version, so including the game.
yes. Oh, no, I didn't get that far back. I got it. I just got my PS5 last year because my son goes, Daddy,
But literally is that. It's just like, oh, okay, now what?
so he got the Spider-Man.
You know, this
too.
impre-
And then he goes, Hey, I got a PS5 right now. It's on discount for Black Friday sale. $375.
I want a PS5. Dear, like, I have to like.
They're expensive here.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I have to like literally think what is more important to me.
Yeah, things in Germany be expensive.
Heater for my house. Like I cannot warm up anything here. Like all of my heaters, like none of them work. Because
Okay,
my
so
main device,
you have to understand this.
storage device,
Here's my air handler. This is what heats and cools down my house.
mine is literally
And then there's, well, that's also my table saw that I use that too. I use that to sell my cosplay right there. Oh, hello, Natasha. Would you like to come inside? That. That right there. That's also part of this. A water filter. Oh, yeah.
have ACs here.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing my friends sweating, dying in Ireland and in England. So they're like, oh my god, it's so hot. It's 40 degrees plus 40 here. I'm like, oh.
Especially with humidity. Oh god, that's lethal.
Here, this is what I have. The heat that cool my house down. So it's meant to be. Is it like this, or is it like a wall heater with metal?
Pharaoh! Hello, Pharaoh!
Big ass thing, like double the size of yours.
Come on, you want to side? You want to there?
Hold on. I don't want to flex. It's just like the house that I have, I got it passed down from my parents. And it's
You're not flexing.
my heater is older than I am.
Okay, so now I understand. I know what kind of heater. I think I have an image of what kind of heater you're talking about. And you're not flexing. I don't, because I like to celebrate people when I succeed. So Todd told me that he had $1 million business this next year, and he freaking made $1 million. He bought something job. Dude, that's freaking amazing. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. And that's all you hear. I would never look at me like, oh, what is it? Rich? You should help me out. No. I got my own money. I mean, I have to cosplay. I'm getting it now. This is film shoots. Then I'm taking photos of my feet. And if I did it, I'd have to charge my discount rates. No, I pay for the things I have, and I choose to pay for homeschool.
Well, I don't have
I got my house. They are so expensive, but they're smart.
Yeah. Get children, they said. It's fun, they said. How much they cost? Not even money, but also furs. That's not what they mentioned.
They listen. If you raise your kid, tell my single dad, work on them when they're young. When they grow up, they're much easier to deal with. So all I have to do now is go like, hey, I need you to go to your room. I told you, and I warned you, right? Yes, sir. Okay, so then now what do you think's gonna happen? Go to my room. Exactly. So sit in your room for 2 days. And it's done. I don't have to be like, get over here! Oh my god! Officer, help me! I don't know, my son, my daughter. Nah, I don't have to be anywhere. I can just talk. We have respect.
And that's how it should be for having a good parent relationship. Unfortunately, there's so many people who have
Absolutely.
toxic things where, oh, I hate my dad. Like, nope.
Single parents, and I hear too many single parents make excuses. It's alright. I'm raising a child. I'm raising children. That's yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
Phil, no one was attacking you. Don't scream at me. I'm sensible.
No, but I also respect people who go like, children aren't freaking smart. Because I've seen the opposite. People making children and they act like they don't want them.
Yep.
Horrible conditions. Horrible conditions.
To be honest, I don't want children because I am childish myself and I don't think I am able to raise a child. Not only because of the money, I don't think that I am mentally able to do so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to grow up with your children. I had a lot of issues. I know. That's fine. There you go. One example. I have ADHD. I also have the PTSD from military and childhood depression. But you have to fight through. You have to fight through.
Because right now you have another life that's under your wing, and if you have somebody,
That's contagious. Sorry. What did you say, Tyler?
Sorry, yeah. You were saying Tyler?
oh, no, I was just saying that is very much the case. Is that when you're going over and having that kind of responsibility, you now don't have the option. You are responsible for another life, and that is something that you have to go ahead and put as a priority.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I see a lot of people don't make it priority.
Exactly.
They can be alone. I don't have to be like, oh my god, where are my kids until 3? I'm not even worried. Let's go. You come back. You guys good? You need dinner? No, we're making our own dinner. Okay, cool.
May I ask how old your kids are?
They are 14, 12, and 10. 10 years old. 14, 12, and 10. 14, yeah, he's solid. He's 10. They're with their mom this weekend. I really they don't play. Cook my pizza! Hurry up!
I want pizza.
Not gonna get fast.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yell at it.
Would you please leave me my delusions? Just leave me my delusions. Let me believe my lies.
Now I want pizza. I blame you both.
Why?
Oh, Papa John's, Little Caesars. Hey, guys.
Nuggies, I did not mention fucking pizza.
I just heard pizza, so now I want pizza.
I own that. Hey, we're not having Normal trial here. Just saying that he wants pizza. Anybody get that reference? Anybody? Just
You left both of us, so I was like, I'm not eating pizza. I was nuggies. So
I'm a lad. I just leave. I don't take place with nothing. Maybe that is nonsense shots.
well, sucks to be you.
Or pretty much.
It sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. I don't know what you do, but it sucks to be you.
Let's not be too hasty.
Daisy bowling, hey, is I think. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I am Sora. Here's my keyblade. When there's darkness, I'm not afraid. And I can ride a gummy ship. Or else I'd have a quivering lip. And all my friends like to call us. 'Cause we can cause a shipping fuss. 'Cause I'll fight with Xehanort. My gosh, that rhymes with Voldemort.
Someone is at the front door.
Speaking of, I guess Dad ordered a pizza for us. Let me check.
Pick this up. What? Go check. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding.
Fuck the both of you. Both of you get pizza, and I'm not getting my nuggies. Fuck you.
I'll take that, thanks. I'm really shocked if he really has pizza.
Probably has.
This dad ordered.
Yeah. That is sometimes you start dropping and then he's just gonna. Yeah, I could go for that. No, I'm pretty
Like
sure
that's-
he can.
That's my dad too. We'll visit him, and he pays for everything all the time. He goes, I ordered it, but mostly it's for the grandchildren. Like, he don't care about me. But he'll be like, hey, I'm gonna get these kids want pizza. I'm gonna get pizza. I'm like, okay. Hey, the kids want to go get that patient. I want shopping. Fine. I'm gonna make them their favorite dinner. Totally cool.
I could ask my parents for a pizza, but the problem is I don't think that they're able to make it cool.
So-
Wait, your parents are alive, right? Oh.
Nope.
My mom's in heaven.
My parents are too.
And I have my dad, and my mother is non-existent, so...
No, I was like, my mom. I don't know if my parents could order some pizza if I asked them to, because that would like be a present from heaven, like basically.
And no, my dad actually ended up getting rotisserie chicken instead, so we have rotisserie chicken.
Oh, nice. Still have pizza thrown in his face.
Nope.
Show him obedience. Obedience!
Appearance!
Take this back.
No, I
Not right now, but probably in a little bit.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I don't know what to tell you. You need to go to. Oh, I even have a plan on this. You need to go to a store. You have like Tesco over there. All
No.
these.
First of all, no, we do not have Tesco. And second off, at this time of the day, all our stores are closed. We close at 8 p.m.
But you have like a gasoline station or petrol station.
Yes, but that is like triple the cost. And that's not worth nuggies. I love nuggies, but not that much that I would pay triple the price.
I had pizza last night, but I didn't feel like driving to town to go get pizza, so the gas station bought 2-3 slices I had left over. Was it great? No. Fun and satisfied with pizza.
How
So
about
I
you?
went to Walmart. It happens. I went to Walmart and I ordered and I grabbed a pizza when I did some groceries.
I had a hair on my tongue and I ate a piece to grab it.
Hey, Tyler, your mother is also a witness as well, right?
Legally speaking, yes. Physically speaking, also yes. She basically isn't anywhere in my life at all. So, for all intents and purposes, she is not with us.
She's alive but not involved.
Very much so. Off with her,
Oh, okay.
off with her own husband, and moved in San Francisco. So,
That's my biological father. He wants to be involved, but he believes that one day this is exactly his mindset. He believes that what we're gonna do is, and by we I mean me, my brother, and my sister, are just gonna one day feel the urge. He's like pseudo Christian, you know what I mean? Like I'm devout, he's like he just believes that God one day will change our hearts, and we're just gonna come to him and embrace him. Literally, in a conversation, this is how he described it. And then we're just gonna forgive them and just love on them. Just from us. No effort from him.
so my thing about my mother is that I went ahead and went over 2023 Thanksgiving. I've decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and head over there, and I'm going to, spend a day of Thanksgiving because I hadn't really spent any time with her. I then, like I normally do my Thursday live state streams, and they were so off-put about it that they didn't actually mention any of it to my face. They actually mentioned it to my sibling Galen and talked about me behind my back. If you don't have the decency to talk to me about something that made you feel uncomfortable and bring it to light, I don't really want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, that annoys me too. The mother of the children, our family was like that too. They never could tell anybody directly. They had problems. If I had a problem with Blanky, I wouldn't tell Blanky. I would tell Tyler Blanky did and how they get upset. And then maybe Blanky would find out from Tyler, or Tyler would tell somebody else like that. And that's what they were in families was. They never said it directly to each other. They always said it around each other.
Which is absolute BS.
Like that, not even only in the family matter, but also friends and surroundings. If you have a goddamn fucking problem with me, talk to me. Say it to my fucking face. Maybe we can solve it. Maybe it's not that big of a deal once we talk it out. But if you can't,
Right.
don't open up your fucking mouth. I cannot change anything or clarify anything.
I can see I broke down with you know, I think what happened was their father, mother's children, whatever, father, he is the most pacifistic narcissist you've ever met. He can never do wrong. He's another person that puts like if you think Christian, you would think, well, those guys like him. Because he is very much just like he didn't do anything wrong. It's just that God left him. And so he follows his own instincts. And so he'll follow it. When God returns to him, he'll be able to do right. When God leaves him, in a moment, that's what happened, Or we just need to be more understanding or graceful, more mercy. And so they never could say anything. And I think they learned that.
For me, it's the whole aspect of,
Directly talk around.
it's the inconsistency that people say of, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. The bonds that you create of your own volition are how it should be. So when people misuse it, oh, blood is thicker than water. No, it's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. It's the meaning of the people that you choose into your life.
So, like, my kids are having that problem with their mom. They've learned that with her, you cannot tell anything to her directly that she doesn't want you to hear. So they just kind of keep it to themselves, and they just don't talk to her a lot. They keep it very surface level communication. You know, because they try and tell her anything, and she makes a big deal out of it, make a big speech. So it's hurting their relationship with her. And they're kind of fine with it, and she doesn't see it. And I'm like looking at her going, I've told her before, I was like, you're going to lose these kids. They grew up, they're not, I'm telling you, as soon as they turn 18, they should put his phone number, Laura, don't talk to me about the kids anymore.
Yep. It's basically what it is with me and my mother, so.
Oh, my father, I know where he lives. He lives up there in Central Florida somewhere. The police called me one time. The police called me for him. Yes. Here's the story. I'll tell you. You guys tell the police over there, too.
Die Polizei! Die Polizei!
So, what happened was...
Don't live under a fucking rock.
No. I don't think so anymore. You guys still have, like... worms or something? Anyway. I just have this picture that she wakes up in the morning with her big axe and she goes up and chops trees. And then she goes up to the brooks with a stone ring and she prepares a sacrifice and then goes back to her village.
Sacrifice!
It's supposed to be like that. God damn it. Not everybody has that, you know.
So what happens with this? Like what I heard, what I see when she says village, what she says what she means when she says village. Just a small town. I'm over here thinking, oh, she must live in a cottage. She must have sheep. Tears rolling. For the road. The wall around. What happened was this. I get a phone call saying, hi, I'm looking for your father, Elijah Silva. I go, is Elijah your father? Yes. And who am I speaking with? This will be Juan. Okay, so do you know your father whereabouts? I don't talk to him. And he gave me a, he goes, well, I think he had like an issue of arrest or something, a warrant for him. Or his arrest or something illegal. And I went, oh. And I got online, did my research because of the ex-wife I had to learn how to research and find people for legal reasons. And one time she took the kids and hid them. So I learned some skills. So I said, according to this, he's in this place right here. He's been living here. This is his wife. And he goes, and I said, but I can reach out to him on Instagram too. And I reached out to him, hey, you have this, and this is the case number. And apparently you have me down as emergency number. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's just something from long ago. I was like, listen, I'm not here to listen to whether you did this or didn't. All I'm saying is they came to me about this, and now I'm telling them where you are at. Here's the case number. Here's the phone number. Take me off my emergency list. Off your emergency list.
Like, I appreciate you being here. Guess what? Goth.
Pretty much. What imagine time? When was the last time you spoke to your mom? At all. Letter, a Facebook message, anytime. When was the last time? 5 years, 6, 7, 10 years?
No, like, literally, last year was the last time I went ahead and, saw her, so. I know she texted me at some point this year. Let me check.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
Christmas.
This when she talks to your father, my father talks to me.
So, she messaged me at Christmas.
Oh, wow. Wow. Beautiful. When we have people who love
Hey, sorry, I didn't read.
talk to their mom right now. Was it around that time?
What I'm gonna do is, I could network a little bit over time.
December 8th.
Some other model.
And then she was
So
want,
you come,
want
you
to
just
somehow just like
you know what I
be
mean? And then we just
in that
build more with promo.
camp
I would
because
like
we
to
have
do
you because
another video reel
for the day.
Yeah, I did with the
the guy in LA, I thought he was doing amazing, and I guess it was a combination of
You feel
the
touchy, like,
models that were there that just
Yeah, I just
they were too average. So I want to put together like really, really strong people that I'm comfortable with, that I know, that really want to be a part of things. And then you can cut something new. If you follow me, you
Business
must have
video,
seen
so.
our ad. It's like there's rock music playing. It starts with the Miles Morales guy. My Hispanic friend in LA is walking up with dark brown hair. That's the new one from a few months back. So yeah, it'll have to be another time. You know what? April, May, like things melt. The snow, there's snow here outside. So yeah, I mean I hope it's gonna melt honestly tomorrow. But that's my thoughts on it. Sorry for rambling. I guess we'll come up with something. And if you want to show me what you can do with Samurai, then yeah, I'll have confidence. I'll see like what you can do with One Piece. So yeah, let me know. As soon as you need tips on video, links and all that stuff, the SEO, X, YouTube stuff, hit me up. I got to touch on your jacket, but I don't know like that. Because even building stuff interesting me, so it surprised me. You just finished or it's still in production.
I bought coffee. When you get coffee?
Sounds like a plan to me. Exclamation point. Doing a video for you sometime in May would work for me, so we can coordinate people and have me come up to Calgary. Exclamation point. Looking forward to when I can receive the jacket and do
I'm
the
sorry, that is
video
why I'm asking.
for you. Exclamation point.
That's it. I've had German coffee. Didn't like it as much. I've had German, Irish, and Dutch coffee. Didn't like it. Some
Depends
German
on the
coffee.
brand, I guess. Because there are some coffees that are good, and there are some that are and some they just do what they have to do.
So the audio I was just listening to was the other collaboration video I'm going to be doing. Their name is Luca Jackets. Got to meet him over at MegaCon. He makes really nice leather jackets, and I'm going over and doing a promotional video for the new Cyberpunk 2077 jacket that he's going to be releasing. So I was like, cool, I'll go ahead and do that, and then if things go well with the collaboration, he actually might be looking at flying me out to Calgary and doing a shoot up in Vancouver or Canada. So that'll be cool.
Fortunately, my Canadian friend, I knew where all that's at. Wait, Calgary is in Vancouver? I thought it was in.
No, sorry, I misspoke. So yes, Calgary and different section. So Midland, near Banff, near Banff.
I'm sorry, they don't have cooking bits in Germany. The German people are strong. They just grab it, put it on a plate.
Yeah. No, hold on. I do have that type of thing, but it is so adorable. I have that, but yeah, I do tend to actually just take it out with my baby.
Crazy. Pizza.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off.
Because yeah, it's nearly what 2 a.m. over there right now.
No, it's not 2. It is about to be midnight.
Ah. Yum 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 yum. Chicken nuggets.
You say anything right now, Quan? You're still muted.
I said, I know. I said, that's nuggies.
Das Nuggies.
I know. That's okay. Eggs or pancakes, and you make your mouth shake.
I'm probably
Bye
hopping
bye.
tonight right now or not. I'm gonna see what we're gonna do. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. It was nice meeting you too. Have a great night.
Bing.
Go on a pizza.
And then there were two. Hey, Afton, welcome back. You always come back. Indeed you do, my friend. Indeed you do. Okay, so now I just need to add all the transition dissolves between all these videos, and then I can export this one off. I'm almost done with them. Just one more video after this.
Busy monkey.
Way too busy. Way too busy. But hey, I did this to myself, so...
It's all good. I gotta start back on my night. I learned something cool at MegaCon. Yes.
What was it that you learned?
Something is important to us. And Pearl and Riley and I were discussing this.
Wires, cornstarch, kind of did back in the old East Indian era with the big rolling collars.
Yeah.
And then, one of the guys that met Chris Ali as well, he used EVA foam wrapped around his head to hold the form, and then he wrapped it in position to the foam. I'm like,
No, honestly, EVA foam is the best thing for all cosplayers, no matter if you're doing it for that or doing something else. So, yummy! How are you doing today, Renata?
I'm good. Oh, yeah, the pizza.
Get that right. Get that pizza. Get that pizza.
I am excited to try an EVA and shape it, wrap the fabric around that. And I also need hot sauce.
Get that hot sauce.
I got triple X extra hot. I got oh, that's the close. Whatever
And
it is, the one that makes it Thailand.
and thank you for the likes there, Renata. I appreciate that.
Oh, how was Universal? Did you go to Universal?
Yep. I still need to make my highlight video, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. It's funny. I feel slightly guilty about going to Universal because I was really happy I got to go and see the Harry Potter thing with my friends, and we all dressed up in our Hogwarts. So I had a lot of fun. But it's also the other part of I feel guilty because I don't like supporting Rowland, but it was something that came with the con. I got to see my other friends who were there. So. What? No, where's Blanky? Blanky had to leave. Blanky went to night-night.
I mean, to make you feel better, I got transplants.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of them are still Harry Potter fans too, so this is like whatever, that was her opinion.
So it's not like I'm trying to go ahead and buy, new ticket or anything, but I went on the Mummy ride and I enjoyed the rest of the shenanigans of the park, so it's only a small part of it, but I don't know, I feel conflicted because I don't like supporting Rowland in anything else that she does, but I don't know, it's just that weird thing in the back of my mind because most of my friends were saying, Tyler, you even considering that you feel like a bad person shows that you're a good person. So I'm trying to keep that in the back of my mind.
Everybody has their own convictions. I know people that go back on the Harry Potter stuff because they're like, oh, what do I certain people find out? Like certain Christian people they know. I'm like, me, I'm just like, no. They have their opinion, I have mine.
Hey, Pink the Dragon Studios, how's it going? Gonna be so excited when these are done. Like, interviews are fun, but they're just time consuming, especially when you have a multicam setup. It just takes forever to get through them. And I'm glad I had the experience of being able to meet the people as well, so I got to meet some awesome jazz artists from all around the world, but in the same time, I'm like, this is a lot of editing, guys.
I know. I know you're trying to condense their answers, their
Oh, it's just a straight
dead spaces.
it's just a straight interview, so there's no like dead spaces I'm cutting out. It's just the full interview itself. But it's just I had it as a 3-camera setup, so switching between each angle and finding which one's the best one.
I hear you. I know exactly what
Hello. Right.
Alright. So let's save that and let's export this video. And then this will be the Tucson Jazz Festival 2025. And this is the keynote interview. There we go. And export. So now I get to just stare at my screen for the next 20 minutes. So I started this live 3 hours ago, so honestly, not too bad for, you know, finishing up the rest of that in 3 hours, so not bad, not bad. Then it takes 20 minutes to, you know, export it, and then it's, you know, another 20 minutes to upload it, so. Things of video editing takes a while.
Yes, it does. Yes, it absolutely does. I'm washing his hands loud. I know, my wash machine is loud.
I can hear it.
But I like my clothes to be clean.
It says that I owe $1. Okay, insurance company. Sure. Here's your $1. Thank you, Tommy. I see all the likes.
I had that happen to me one time with the medical billing. There was something that the medical company didn't cover, insurance would cover. So I got something billed to me. I was like, cool, I'll take care of that. And they called me and they had stuff like, you have an outstanding debt here with Georgia and South. I'm like, sure. Well, how much is it? It's $25. So will you be able to pay that today? Or would you like to talk to somebody? I'm like, I can pay the $25.
Which there were some people I've met in the past.
At the time, when $25 was very steep, I remember those days. So,
And like when I even try remembering the days that I have from my past and understanding when I had the work that I do not be reflected in the prices that I charge, which I've tried to keep that in perspective for myself as well, because right now in 2025 I'm doing this as a living. This isn't just a hobby, this is something that I'm doing to support my livelihood. So when I've been having to think about what are the prices that I'm charging as compared to the things that I'm delivering, I've had to keep that in the back of my mind for when people want more or want to do things. And like, for example, if I were to go ahead and do a on-location photo shoot with you instead of being at a convention, it's $500 an hour as compared to the $100 an hour I do, because when you're going on location, you get more personalized time, you're setting up individual shots that you want and having that process. So comparatively, like when you're doing the deluxe shoot at the con, it's basically the equivalent that you're doing, where it'd be $750 instead of $150. But some people have a hard enough time trying to have that correlation between them, because it's something that not everybody thinks about. But I've had 4 other shoots that I've done this year alone that have been for my regular pricing. And I'm just trying to keep that in mind of, I'm still making a living, I'm still doing this, and people support me for doing the work that I do. As you were saying when I was there, yeah, Tyler, if you were there, I would hire you all year round, but you're in Tucson, so... Get that tuna fish. Get that tuna fish. I can't hear you. And yeah, you don't have to mute yourself at all. It's all good. And I feel really bad because I'm looking at it and there's more people who are connecting with me over at MegaCon. It's like, hey, you did an amazing job. Awesome. can you remind me what cosplay you wore? Because I met hundreds of people, and I would like to know, like, who you are. Right now it says 22 minutes and 18 seconds.
I actually met one guy who complimented my Cyclops. I didn't know this guy was a big deal on Instagram. I just been like, hey, thanks. I went to end up finding him on someone else's photo and I went to tag him. And then later on, someone else was saying something. This guy's huge on Instagram. I think the week that I love him. I love him when I just treat people.
Was it Superman FL?
I'm sorry?
Was it Superman FL?
No. It was, so I met him the year before. He was really cool. It was, Travis or something like that. He's a black man, young.
Yep. I know exactly who you're talking about.
He does the blue and yellow Cyclops, but he doesn't do the one that Superman himself does. But anyway, I shoot even Kira when I followed her. We became friends years and years ago. She was barely being sponsored by Warcraft at that time.
So yeah, Treffin Gardner. No, he follows me.
He wasn't even cosplay. I think a photo was him. He loved my Cyclops. So I was like, hey, do I cosplay Cyclops? I'm like, oh, man, yesterday.
Sarah, yeah, again, we saw her when we were over there doing the shoot.
She was like, Sarah, what?
I saw that interaction. That was priceless.
How much was that? Costco, baby. I should smell your fish. Eat that.
It's funny, he was actually having a bad day trying to go ahead and go through things. And he's like, oh, hey Tyler, do you have like $20 I could borrow? I'm like, what for? I need money for gas. Sure, just let me know when you can pay me back.
Shoot, I gotta freaking reach out to hang up Kiwa's grip and tell him I'm gonna buy the Kiwa needs food. I was like, I'll get you fries. She has a very religious diet. She's allergic to milk.
Whoops.
She knows everything.
I always feel sad for people who are allergic to dairy. I'm like, but you're missing out on so many good things in life.
Yeah, man, she also had asthma too. It was good. It was good. It's like coordination. A friend of mine. That's a funny one too, because usually when people like coordination or dark really cosplay start showing up at a con, they see their interaction with me. Like, I usually can tell somebody else's personality, but how they can interact. They go, oh, this guy knows me now.
How do you know this guy? Because I shoot people.
Yeah, that shouldn't matter a whole lot. Okay, yeah. But sometimes people are pretty decent people and then they see coordination up. Oh, that's cool. We're pretty sick people. I was like, yeah. And then some people are like, oh, maybe this guy should hang out with him. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But
I feel bad because this person's messaged me. He's like, hey, you remember? I'm Sammy's friend. I'm like, who's Sammy? Like, my Sammy? Sunday we wore at the restaurant as well. I'm like, what restaurant did I go to on Sunday?
did I even go to a restaurant on Sunday? No. I hung out and I left.
So thus I'm like, I'm trying to piece together like, who was this person I'm talking to?
Did you go to a breakfast buffet on Sunday? The hotel?
Oh, that's Sammy. Okay, there we go. Makes a lot more sense now. I'm like, who are my mutuals? Oh, that's Sammy. Okay. Just took me a minute. I'm like, processing? Oh. I don't think so. But it is Kitty Cosplays. Gotta run. Have a great day, you two. You too, Tommy. Thanks for being here. So it's no correlation. Well, actually, wait. She is mutuals. Kitty. That I don't know.
I think that's her name.
Kitty Eve plays. Kitty Eve plays.
Yeah, I can't tell. That might be her. People say it's just one down others. There's a bunch of kitties and kitty. Princess.
It's like, hey, remember me? Context, please. That helps a lot. Because, yeah, she was dressed in her Nico Robin. But I didn't take any photos of her because I was just kind of there and like, hi! Okay, bye! That's kind of how the friend interaction was. I'm like, well, yes, I technically did meet you, but I did not really interact with you, so...
No, I had a guy come to me at Tampa Bay Comic Con. What was it? August? June, I forget. July? We went. Go ahead. Shook my hand. Remember me? Photo last time we were at Tampa Bay Comic Con. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think so because I getting more specific. I got photos and take. I'm trying to stay the most humble way possible, but there's a lot of photographers I interact with or people who come by and snap a photo who are photographers. But I only have relationship with so many photographers, right?
And that's why I try to also just have people like, hey, can you just remind me where we met? And, you know, if they can send me a photo, that's even better, but meeting over, 200 different cosplayers in one singular, and it's hard to remember everybody's usernames. They're like, oh yeah, what was your cosplay? Oh yeah, I was blah blah blah. Okay, which day? Because if it's especially a popular cosplay that I shoot multiple of those each day, it helps me like, oh yeah, I was the Harley Quinn who had, the booty shorts. Okay, cool. That helps narrow it down. They're like, oh yeah, I was Batman. Okay, if I only took one picture of Batman, that helps narrow it down too, but unless people actually tell me, yeah, I was a Husband Hotel cosplay. Which one? Now, granted, there was a Cherry Bomb cosplayer who did freaking phenomenal on her. Like, you rarely see Cherry Bomb, and I was like, dude, your Cherry Bomb's amazing. Let me try and see if I can find her. Freaking Meta AI, go the hell away. I don't like you. Shit's annoying. So, I was like, damn, you did amazing. So I was like, yeah. Watashi wa sta, sta, sta. Watashi wa sta.
Definitely a lot more effort in house business.
Also, Spidey Moose was really nice because it was me trying to run and do things in between. They ended up bringing me food because I, overbooked myself that day. So, my big snafu on Sunday, I thought the con, for some reason, ended at 7. And my last shoot was, at 6. So then I'm like, oh, there's 2 shoots I need to reschedule now. Yeah, so I found out, I'm like, oh yeah, it closes at 5. So, this is the most amount of shoots I have ever done at any convention because I did 21 photo shoots.
Yeah. I remember you booked 16.
Yeah. And then people saw the work that I did like, oh, do you have more slots available? Not today.
Yeah. Was that 5 more shoots. Booked on the spot. Holy smokes.
So I basically have learned now, okay, I think my limit for any con at one individual point, especially for 4-day con, is going to be, 20 shoots. Here,
That's good.
let me ask you, at what point should I consider raising the prices for my con shoots? Because I've done it for my on-location shoots, but I want to still have it be an affordable thing that people are able to enjoy when I'm at a convention, because it's the convenience of me already being at a con. But then there's the other aspect of it where, the price for everything else has gone up by at least 30% for everything else, from groceries to gas to everything else. So it's like, I've kept my prices the same since 2019 or 2020, and I haven't increased my price since then. So at what point...
That's what sucks, man. Yeah.
Because I still like being the affordable option where I still get good quality.
You basically booked out for a whole. I would say this is what I've heard said for conversation. What a fudge man. I would say look at what everybody else charges and what they can put out, and then just to compete with that.
And honestly, I still am competing with a decent pricing for doing...
He's 10-minute shoot, and he's in a suit doing the set. Wow. I mean, I've raised it up to about $100. I don't think you raised price. I think you say for an hour photo shoot.
For a half-hour shoot, yeah.
Let's say I will cut back on time. You see it?
Yeah.
There we are. I would say, well, you're doing $100 for an hour.
Half-hour, yeah.
Half hour, yeah, that's right. I think you could hike up price on more time.
But for me, I also know trying to keep it, especially if I'm trying to do the deluxe shoots, I need to make sure to schedule that half-hour for just a shoot in general, because if I try doing less time, that means that it would be more stress on me trying to compete in doing both at the same time. And half an hour is great enough to be able to get complex poses and everything else that we have in between. So reducing time really doesn't make much sense. So that's why I don't want to increase my prices, but if I'm booked out this time every single year, it also makes it less fair for people who do want to shoot with me. And then they're like, well, the slots are filled, I don't have anything left, which is ended up what happening is that there were 2 other people who, due to work, they could not get time off to check their socials or anything. So literally the day before the con, hey, do you have any of those slots left? Technically no, but if you got me like in between time and you brought me food and I could like nom on something during that, potentially. But I even found doing that was a lot of stress on me trying to book someone in last minute and doing it, which both people who did that said how much they were appreciative of "Hey, Caleb, how's it going? Good seeing you." And they were saying how much that they appreciated me being able to like fit them into my busy schedule because they knew, like, literally, the one thing I was doing for myself was I was going to the Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo panel that they were doing because I wanted to see them because they're huge, Batman people and I love reading their stuff. But that was literally the only thing I scheduled for myself during the con, and one of the people was like, "Hey, could you do a shoot with me?" The only time I had available was like before the panel, and he didn't show up before the panel, so I got into the panel and it's like, "Oh, I guess I must have missed you." So I walked out of the panel, I was like, "Here, let's shoot real quick." And he was very appreciative of me being able to take that. Every single shot, just like you, was one shot, one kill, every single thing was good, and he's just so appreciative of me being able to make the time because
Now imagine, again, if Jacob does 10 shots, and I can photo shoot 15 minutes. 15 minutes, here's what. I know you don't want to rush yourself. But time is money, right? Because you're editing, flying, eating, you're there. So I would say things like,
thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it.
like scout out areas you would hit up, like that window, that wall, this backdrop right here. That way you're within this small square space in the community area already.
And that's why I thought it was working pretty well for being able to be over in the Star Wars area. That seemed to work out pretty well for everyone kind of just meeting at that location. Because you walk around in 5 minutes. Yippee! So,
You gotta let people know, man. Like, listen, business with I can respect your time. Some people aren't like that, right? They'll be like, "Oh, come on, Tyler, man, help me out, man. I know I'm late, but can you do like a 5 minute shoot?" You're like, "I got somebody else up, up, right?" So you have to make the announcement as much as possible. People are like, "Hey, I'm booking up. The one I'm booked up. I'm sorry. I can put you on a wait list."
and that's what I ended up doing for one of my other friends. Because they're like, "Hey, Tyler, do you have anything left on Saturday?" There was another shoot that said, "Hey, Tyler, unfortunately, I can't go ahead and make this shoot." Perfect. Cool. I can go ahead and open that up for another person. And they were able to book that slot on Saturday. But when I was there at the con, trying to have it be where my in-between wandering time, when I usually have the half an hour between each shoot, that gives me time to wander, interact, go ahead and have that kind of interaction with other cosplayers. Because, hey, I see someone who's cool, I'm going to take your photo. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be pursuing paid shoots with every person who I do. Sometimes I just take a photo because I can. It's not because I'm trying to... Would I like to connect? For sure, of course. But in the aspect of, oh, who did I actually meet? That's the other part of it as well. But no, it's going well. I just want to make sure that I'm also being fair to other individuals who want to go ahead and have the same time with me as well.
Literally on Wi-Fi, right?
Silly Wi-Fi. Turn off that Wi-Fi. We'll use mobile data.
I just turn on my mobile data in case it's going back. That's all I can recommend. Is be like, yeah, just freaking, just be like, hey, this is my time. This is my schedule. You're booking up and you're high demand. People really maybe your quality is worth hike your price a little bit.
And
Maybe 110.
and that's what I was debating on because
Or just maybe keep the same price with me. When you're done, I'm booked. No more slots. You put it in that spot there. Book. Put it in your screen. Book. Right? Don't try to reach out to me for any more. I may put your wait list, but I'm booked.
and that's why I made sure to go ahead and have that declination time in between is because I knew when I'm doing shoots, having that wandering time in between was invaluable. And being able to sit down and understand what I wanted to do was a great way to do it. But I know that
Boss side? See you standing there. Okay. I'm just rolling through class. See, just yeah, no, you were saying one more time. Yeah.
and I just want to make sure that I'm being fair to not only myself but the other clients who are booking me as well, because the last thing I want to do is overbook myself, because when I had my 3 o'clock snafu, because I had 2 people who were booked at the same time and I didn't realize, oh shoot, I overbooked myself, that was on me. So I was like, hey, can one of you guys come back in like half an hour and I can shoot you next? Which is why I've also had those buffers in between, because that stuff has happened to me before.
And earlier, I booked myself at 11 on a Thursday, realized Honda's open till 2.
Which is like, oh wait, how did Tay get that slot? It's like, I just put that as a bookmarker. That wasn't when the con actually opens. Like, I'm expecting to get like a few paid shoots when I'm going. And, you know, Star Wars Celebration is going to be right around the corner. So that's going to be over in April. So I know there are a few people who did reach out to me initially of, yeah, I'd love to go ahead and book you for a couple of shoots. So I already have people who are now internationally interested in doing shoots with me now, which honestly sounds pretty freaking cool. Because I get to shoot with international cosplayers at this point. Which, me being the 6'2" tall bearded ginger, I'm going to stand out in any crowd I'm going to be there. They're like, oh, it's tall ginger photographer. I'm literally going to be ahead above everybody else there. It's going to be silly. But, again, I've been wanting to go to Japan for years.
That's so cool, man. Japan's nice. Japan is great. Well, depending on your city, Japan, bright colors everywhere, arcade games everywhere.
And honestly, that's one thing I am going to be doing, is I'm going to be trying to go there specifically because I've wanted to go and experience Tokyo, because that's been on my bucket list for years. So, starting off in Tokyo, I'm going to probably do a single day in Japan for Kyoto. Because Kyoto's also been on my list of places to visit as well. Either that or Osaka, so I'm debating on the two. But it's also logistics, time, getting there, taking the train, all that kind of stuff. So, I know I want to make this happen. I want to make it, you know, as available as possible. I just know I want to make sure that I'm giving myself that time in between. And, you know, coming up next week, I'll go ahead and book my tickets, because I'm also going to go for one day over at Disney Tokyo and one day over at Disney Sea, because I've been hearing nothing but good things about both of those forever. So, going to do one day for each of those, then the 4 days of the con, one day to travel up to Kyoto for a day, go ahead and wake up, take the bullet train back, and then fly back to America. It's going to be a nice little 7-day trip, and hell, if I want to, I probably could also just have it be where I spend maybe half the day over at the Star Wars Celebration, and if I want to leave early, I would have been there at the con for 4 days, so if I want to leave early, it's not like it's going to really affect me much. And I'm only really traveling with all of my stuff for that one initial thing. Sure, I'll go ahead and be able to get like an Uber or something to travel to different parts of the location, but honestly, that's probably just going to be the most expensive part of the entire trip itself, is just travel going to and fro places. I know the bullet train itself going from Tokyo over to Kyoto, it's like $100 for a round trip ticket, so it's a little expensive, but it's also the experience of going on the bullet train. I've been wanting to go on that for forever. Have you been to Japan before? It's funny, because I'm looking at my plans right now. So my flight goes over and leaves on Sunday here in America, and I basically arrive, you know, at 10 p.m. at night over in Tokyo. So that's my first day. Then on the 15th, for Tuesday, I'm gonna, you know, try and wake up as much as I can and then go for a day over to Disney Tokyo. And then Wednesday is going to be that same thing where I'll then go for one day Disney Sea. And then for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's going to be Star Wars Celebration. So then I'll be over there for, that con. Let me actually make sure, because now I'm curious. Is it a full 4-day con, or is it 3-day con?
See on the plane. You're gonna be so jet lagged.
Oh no, believe me, I understand. I'm
That would be day. Your body would be like,
I'm gonna try, but it's also getting there as well for that.
oh yeah.
Disney.
Oh, I know. I still look. I took out my money from Korea.
I'm also gonna finally invest in getting one of those like sleep collar thingies that people have.
I still got my money from Korea. When I was there in the 90s, early 2000s. This is gonna be a long.
So huh. Okay. So I guess there is no Thursday. There is just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Glad I made sure to check.
What's up, Ian? Everybody, make sure you learn the customs over there. That way, if you're amazed what minor things you get better.
I'm trying to remember, like, bows and etiquettes on those. So I do know a little bit, just from, being an anime lover myself. So I knew some of the stuff, but yeah, for anyone who's also trying to get, like, a Saturday ticket, those are sold out. The 3-day passes are sold out. So if you didn't get those already, you're kind of SOL.
Hey, we buy our tickets here. Me and my friend, we buy our tickets here for MegaCon. I already have my, I bought mine months ago. Aegis CityCon happens in September. I already got that ticket months ago. MegaCon goes on sale in another month or so. You guys are buying that now.
Yup.
I'm buying those tickets early. I always see.
And, like, it's cool being able to see the people there, but I also am not really somebody who is going to go goo goo gaga for guests, because the people who are there, most of them I've actually already met, so the guests who are going to be going at Star Wars Celebration, I'm actually not really inclined, which I thought for certain at Star Wars Celebration Mark Hamill would be there, but he's not there. So I'm like, it's Star Wars Celebration in Japan. How can you not have Mark Hamill?
Hey, listen, at MegaCon, I almost never, ever, ever meet celebrities. Have lines way too long, I don't care. Now, ElectroCon, that would be too bad. We actually get Ben and Jensen, and I forget the other guy's name, played Iceman. They're both gonna be there.
And then,
Let me get some autographs for the first time. Actually, get some autographs.
huh, they have a interesting Star Wars Celebration cosplay showcase. So, Star Wars Celebration Japan invites cosplayers of all levels to join the most exciting cosplay showcase in the galaxy in Star Wars Celebration. The cosplay showcase is a fun-filled celebration for the very pressed Star Wars cosplayers that want to share their skills, talent, and determination with the galaxy. When competing, your application, note the cosplay you are sharing has to be on stage in Japan, which I'm not going to do. Okay, so basically it's a huge showcase where it basically just shows them. It looks like a cosplay contest, but they have it be where it's something else. But honestly, I'm debating on even if I want to go in cosplay when I go to Star Wars Celebration, because there's also a big thing about cosplay in Japan is if you go ahead and you have cosplay on, you're not really supposed to go ahead and wear that cosplay anywhere outside of designated areas. Otherwise, you can get fined. So let me look that up.
Well, it's better than what it used to be. Your punishment was just beheading. Final with our Spring City.
So
Remove your Goku guards.
So yeah, to go ahead and to cosplay at events in Japan, such as anime, you need an admission ticket and a separate cosplay registration fee, typically around 1,000 yen or $7 per day, which includes access to the change room and cloakroom. So within cosplay, you have to pay to cosplay.
I mean, but you guys are the reason we cosplay. Half the cosplay culture is you guys. And you punish yourselves. Shame. Nice.
So yes, cosplay guidelines. Cosplay changing will cost about 1,500 yen per day, and includes access to change in and out of your cosplays as well as the cloakroom. So within Star Wars Celebration of being in a cosplay. So these are this cosplay guide will help you plan your cosplay at our next event in April. Please read the information below. It includes all the different types of things about the detailed props that are allowed at the event information and the cosplay change rooms and Japanese etiquette when it comes to traveling locally in your cosplay. Here are quick overviews of items and cosplays that are prohibited from here. Hey, welcome back. Just made fan art for Goth King. Congratulations. And thank you, Nyanya, for sharing. I appreciate that. So, possession and or use of any of the following items is prohibited in connection with the event. A firearm, ammunition, knife, or weapon of any kind. Toys are objects that appear to be firearms, ammunition, knives. Well, that's what I'm trying to get to. So, self-defense or restoration items, fireworks or other explosive flammable objects, glass containers, recreational devices such as drones, remotes, skateboards, scooters, inline skates, strollers that are greater than 31 inches, folding chairs, selfie sticks, balloons, excessive exposure to skin, exposure to underwear or anything that appears to be underwear, wearing of actual uniforms or military uniforms, current or old, fictional ones from manga, movies, animes are acceptable. Note, management has a zero tolerance policy for weapons of any kind. Event security and local law enforcement will treat anything that looks like a real gun as a real gun. Rules for Star Wars specific props at Star Wars Celebration. Blasters and cannons. All weapons must be created with lightweight plastic or foam. The tip of the prop weapon should be sealed and covered with an orange cap. Any prop weapon cannot be functional to project or launch any objects. Lightsabers. Metal lightsabers and plastic lightsaber hilts are welcome at Celebration. Please note, if you use your lightsaber or a lightsaber hilt in any way that might or does hurt an individual on site, you will be escorted out of the show without refund. Bladed weapons. Bladed weapons must be made of lightweight plastic and or foam. So, that's the first part of it. And what is the cosplay etiquette in Japan? It is not customary to travel or on public transit in intricate cosplays such as full armors, body exoskeletons, or larger gowns. Think Stormtroopers, Jawa, the Hutt, or Padme. We have changing rooms available by reservation online for fans traveling to the convention. More links below. We'll ask that you follow Japanese etiquette and wait to change into your cosplay until you arrive at Matsuri Mise. So, what different types of cosplays can I wear? Casual cosplay is any soft fabric costume that is like daily clothing. We ask that you carry any additional large cloaks, capes, and accessories to your backpack if you're traveling to a convention center. For casual cosplays, things like Rey, Han Solo, or Luke Skywalker. Intricate cosplays is more detailed anything along than regular clothing. If you plan on wearing a full suit, body, exoskeleton, or larger gowns, you will need to travel out of cosplay and get ready on site. More information over there. So, keep in mind all things that you have for blasters and lightsabers discreetly hidden away in your bags as you travel to the convention center. So, your cosplay can't even be visible while you're traveling to location.
There's so many people that walk in the parking lot and
Yep. So,
Tampa Bay, like in Tampa Bay is a city. People are walking through the city in full cosplay.
and even though you don't need to register a cosplay at it, if you're wearing an intricate cosplay, you will need to reserve a time slot to access the changing rooms. So that's why I'm also like, maybe I'll just wear some Star Wars like shirts or something like that. And I also have a cyberpunk jacket, which I was thinking about wearing as well, because I'm going to be in Tokyo. Literally, cyberpunk.
I'm with you too. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Japan. Not wear cosplay. This is too, especially the first time. This is a little too complicated. Maybe when you get there, you'll be like, oh, it's not so bad. But you know, error of caution.
So, like, again, I want to go ahead and get some really cool shots of me wearing my cyberpunk jacket while I'm in Japan, because where else would you get, like, neon lights and cyber aesthetics than Tokyo? So,
Yeah, I agree.
but no, that's the cosplay line and etiquette that they have for it. So, honestly, if I want to, I might bring my lightsaber with me, but even if that's the case, that's also going to be another thing to wander around, and there's going to be plenty of lightsabers on premises as well. So if I want to show my lightsaber spinning skills, I can do it with somebody else's lightsaber.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's one thing. One of my friends over in Germany, but one does Jasmine, the other one does Emma Frost, and so they cosplay with me. And so which I'm down for. It's just like it seems like I can adapt to their way more than Japan. Japan definitely.
Japan is very intricate in its, customs and how they present themselves. So if you have anything that even looks like a costume, they're very much like about that.
Yeah. But I'll be respectful. So.
Just be nothing but disrespectful. Perfect.
How do you want? Step away, Tyler. It was great hanging out. Great hanging out. Step away. Work on some things. Take care, buddy. Good fun.
You as well.
Take care.
And bye. Bye. And for everybody else who is over here as well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the last of this edit right here, and I'm just going to sit and work on the rest of this outside of this as well. So everybody else who is here, thank you so much for going over and tuning on in. I appreciate you all being here, and I will go ahead and see you guys on next time. So, just like always, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you, goodbye. See you guys later. And let's see who else is over on here, so we can go ahead and stream and raid on over.